You are staring up at the sky. It's a beautiful, sunny day. Clouds drift lazily with the wind. Slowly, your contentment is replaced with confusion as you realize you don't quite remember how you got here. As you begin to question reality, you hear a booming voice, seemingly coming from all around you as well as inside your head. Welcome to Jail Island, a miraculous plot of land thousands of miles off the main continent of Camaria. It houses one of the world's oldest temples of repentance. This island is one of many used for housing criminals of the crown that seek to redeem their standing and reinsert themselves as stand-up citizens of society. Once on the island, the criminals are expected to go through the temple's 3 rooms of trials and be tested by its dogmatic peripheral. Once fully explored and attendees redeemed, the temple will reveal its final ascension for the members to climb and be freed from their evil hexes and ideally rejoin society or die a horrible, miserable, lonely, cold, desolate, final death.
Yikes.
Whoa!
This is better than New World.
Oh my god! I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
We have to keep it in character,
Yeah,
guys.
guys, Jesus.
Relin, Aqua.
Hey, I like that reaction. I'll take that kind of business anytime. I made all these, so thank you. Around you, as you're sort of trying to figure out where that booming voice came from, what is going on, the sea air hits your nostrils. The sea breeze hits your hair. In front of you, you hear the sounds of the jungle start to chirp. The waves break lightly against the sandy beach. The only thing that really sticks out to you right away is the fact that there's a small bundle of capybaras hanging out a few dozen feet northwest.
It's cute.
And around you are 3 others who you've perhaps known.
Do I know you guys?
Who's asking? Who might you be then?
Do I have my hat on? Can I pretend like I have my hat on?
You do have your hat on.
All right, I'm gonna use my trunk to pick up my hat off my head, like to tip the cap, and I'm gonna say, "Hello, nice to meet you. Where are we?"
You guys gotta be doing voices. I can't be the only one doing a voice.
You're the only one doing a voice.
All right, very well.
Last I knew, I was in prison. What am I doing here?
What's wrong with your voice?
I'm a dwarf. What do you think's wrong with my voice?
What do you sound like?
That's wrong. All right.
Can I just yell at them and say, "Calm down, children," and then ask if they ask again if anyone knows what we're doing here?
Can I attempt to steal King's hat?
As you are having this conversation, you sort of start to hear this weird feedback resonant sound kind of coming from the air around you. And an echoey voice starts to announce itself. Hello, is this thing on? Oh, hello. Oh, hey there, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful day here at Jail Island, your #1 island for criminal redemption stories. A shimmering image of a slightly obese human male comes into view in front of you. Welcome, criminal. You have been selected amongst a survey to have a chance at redemption. How does that sound? Wonderful. Your next goal is to head into the jungle, and then to the right, well, you'll end up at the jungle camp. While you're there, speak to my man Gabo, who will supply you with weapons and equipment so your redemption in the temple can begin. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
What was his name?
And with that, he actually just.
Wait, what was his name? What?
Well, I guess we're here because you guys were in prison too?
No, I don't know how I got here.
I have no memory of before this.
But
Yeah.
I like y'all more than that strange southern man. I need to refine my voice a little bit. I'm working on it.
What was the main continent called again? What was the main continent called?
Camaria. Yeah, you guys are all
That-
from Camaria.
I
Camaria.
didn't like that southern Camarian man. He was weird.
Well, why am I speaking with a southern accent now?
Right, so if you guys spend a moment to think about what you're doing here, it's very fuzzy. You do remember getting in trouble with the law. There should be something that stands out very specifically that you thought about, or perhaps that you did, that got you in trouble with the law, and that kind of pops into your mind. You're not surprised that this island exists. You, being a member of Camaria, have seen these sort of islands and heard of them before. You haven't really heard of anyone escaping them or actually being redeemed, but you've heard of them, definitely.
This is like that movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin with all the criminals on the island.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can move around freely. If you get near something that you think you shouldn't be like near, or something might be happening, when you approach, pause, and I'll try and
Yeah,
catch it if
so
I'm focused on something else. But
I'm
I'll
gonna
do that.
check
Okay,
this
hold on.
stick
Stop
area.
there.
Yeah, I'll stop here.
All right, you walk over to the stick. You want to what do you want to do with? The
I
stick?
wanna see around at this. I wanna sniff the stick because I have a good
right.
nose. I want
Okay.
to pick up the stick to make sure
Yeah.
it's a stick. I want to see that it's a real thing.
You know what? You do that, and you reach down, you pick it up. You go ahead and give me a nature check. That's
Gotcha.
right.
Rolling it now.
Beautiful. Oh my God. This is quite a nice stick. It's been detached from the tree for a few days at the least, but it has lovely qualities. It could be firewood. It could prop something up perhaps. But man, it's a stick.
Okay. First off, I'm going to turn to the two others that have joined me, and I'm going to say, this is a stick. It's quite a good stick. And I bet you it's been broken off a tree for a couple days. And then I'm going to use it as a walking stick. I'm going to now try to make it.
You're not much the thinking type now, are we?
No, but I have a stick and you don't. What's that little fella in the back doing all by himself, not coming over?
I want terribly to steal that thing I just saw get picked up by those 4 guys down the beach. Hey guys, what'd you pick up over here? What was that thing? What'd you pick up? What was that?
Well, fella, it's a stick, and I bet you it's been broken from a tree from a day or two, and it's a good stick, I can tell.
Enough with the fucking stick. Who are you guys, and what have you done to be here? We all know we're criminals on this island. Tell me why, what you've been through, who you are, and you better start talking right now.
Well, I'm
wait, I can't
Jodius
say now.
Tungus, first of my kind and slayer of the hog. I might have been caught robbing a vault in the main capital city, and while I was casted in jail, it was gonna be my last job. I swore I was gonna get out of the game. But it doesn't look like that's the case, and now I'm here.
Amateur.
Aren't you also here?
I'm
I was doing a much
Raximus.
bigger job than that.
I'm Raximus, and I was doing nothing except for making a little home, but they said I was trespassing, and they threw me in here.
Yeah, likely story.
Well,
I am entirely innocent of any crime. I've done nothing wrong ever in my life.
You're a
like that
kobold.
answer.
That's doing
Only-
something wrong from the start.
Only a fool shares their actual personal story in a place like this. Respectable. I choose to do the same.
okay, now that we're done this, can I walk over and pick up this carrot?
Yeah.
Because I'm collecting everything, and these guys are idiots, so...
We're
Out of
establishing
character.
our characters, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You walk over, and it is a half-eaten carrot.
I want to put that in, do I have pockets? I want to put it in my pocket or just
Yeah,
carry it in my
sure.
other hand. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
you
Am I-
have some pretty basic pants and like a shirt on, but so you got some
Okay.
pockets. Yeah, you
Walking
could
stick
add
and a
single
carrot.
half-
Thank you.
The carrot's a part of the map, so I can't move it.
Don't
but
worry. I'll go with
You
it.
you have it.
Okay.
All right, numbnuts. Am I the only one noticing the goddamn trail of blood going from
Blood,
this
yeah, that's
campsite
what I
into
was
the
looking
woods?
at.
These goddamn capybaras are smelling the fresh scent of iron in the blood. It's obvious
look
this is
very
a wound to the gut.
Well, I guess we only got one real thing to do, and that's follow it. I mean, that's what the nice Southern man said as well, huh?
Can I have a
Did he?
Can I have a check whether we're supposed to like he said follow the trail, but is the trail the middle part or is it the blood trail? Like I'm
You would guess the trail. The trail he was talking about was the actual trail, not
okay.
the trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, you can see if you're looking that direction towards the trail, you can kind of see it goes into the woods a little bit. This jungle is very thick. You can't just expect yourself to walk into the brush and like be all right. On the other hand, the island's not that big, so if you did that, you would eventually come out on the other side, not after a long time. But if you look to where there's a path, it's mostly cleared about 10 feet before the brush really starts to take over on the sides of it. Vines hang down, there's loose roots all over the place, big palm trees of different sorts, big bushes sort of happen. You don't really see any movement or anything in the woods, but there are a bunch of capybara here in front of you.
Like
I
I
say
said,
we
let's
bring
go
them.
ahead and follow the blood trail.
All right. I'm
Well, I don't know
I'm
about
in.
you, but
I'm in.
Following the blood trail.
I'm in. Sure, whatever.
Wait, before we go in there, don't you think we should slay one of these capybaras and bring it for a nice meal along the way?
Yeah, what if I get hungry?
Yeah.
I get hungry really easily. I think we should kill one and butcher it and bring it with us.
Or kill them all.
I'm gonna sit back on this one. You guys can kill the capybara.
I want to.
I'm gonna sit back with my tree stick, walking stick, and eat the rest of the carrot while they do this.
I bet you couldn't even kill one of these if you tried. I bet you couldn't even kill. I bet you've never even killed a
wanna watch
capybara.
me? I've done a lot worse to it. I've never seen a capybara, but why am I
They're sort
speaking
of-
with a British accent?
It's just a
At
big
first
rat.
I was Southern, now I sound like the Goblin.
I bet you. I bet you couldn't take him. I don't think you could take a capybara like that. Actually, I think it looks way too strong for you.
I'd like to engage this in combat.
Yeah, they're not like reacting to you. They kind of are staring at you as you like walk around with a deadpan expression. But if you are walking right up to one, you're right in front of one right now.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want, you don't have a weapon or anything, but you are more than welcome to attack
Unarmed
it
strike.
with your unarmed strike. You can,
Yes.
you can make an attack against it if you want. Or you'll get one attack against it, but then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, yes. I'm gonna surprise attack this capybara.
I'm gonna step back.
Okay. 23 definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Go
And
ahead and roll for damage. 5 damage. Nice. So how do you punch this capybara? What's it look like?
I come up and he's kind of like looking off to the side over at what's Zeechum's name?
You don't know yet.
Oh, true.
I didn't
Zeechum
tell
didn't
you.
say.
Oh, at the cobalt. He's looking over at the cobalt, and I'm gonna come up behind him and it's gonna
Bottom part on the top of the head, kind
There.
of. Bop.
fist
Yeah.
right on top of the head.
As you do this, the capybara sort of like his eyes like go wide as you like sort of hit him, like he's like shocked that this happened. The suspicious looking face turns into an angry, snarling face. Foam starts coming out of the mouths of all the capybara, and all of us are gonna now roll initiative.
Right.
Shit.
Roll 17.
No, for capybaras are pretty slow. You guys ever seen capybaras in real life?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
delicious.
Big rat.
All right, there you go. Big rat. Okay, perfect. So that is the order we're going to be going in.
Gotcha.
Grellin, you are going to be going first. So you
Right
may
then.
decide to do with. Yeah, go ahead. You're up.
Grellin immediately being the clearly the dominant combat presence here in the battlefield, pulls out his bony, gross, long nail hand, and he
Ew.
summons a psychic blade into it.
Yes.
And he says, "I'll be taking care of this then." And then he pulls it out and does like a cool like spin around slash with it and just guts one of these pig things or rats or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that Decky lightly jogged on the head.
Pathetically even.
Yeah, pathetic.
Pathetically even.
There you go. So you rolled a 9 to hit. So as you sort of step forward to stab this capybara, another capybara next to you spits a little bit of foam and it gets on your face. So you miss.
Oh God.
Quite the warrior you are, huh?
He spit in my eye. I couldn't.
So you still have your bonus action.
Don't let you get this twisted then. He spit in my eye.
You're like the robbers from Home Alone.
Can I try it again with my offhand now? Make sure not to blink. You might miss this one then.
Ooh, yes. 23 is definitely enough to hit. So are you stabbing this capybara?
I do a after my first miss, I like spin around and give it like a backwards thrust with my offhand dagger like that.
Okay.
And I
yeah,
say,
good.
and I play it off like the first attack was like I missed on purpose. You know,
smooth.
you think a
Okay,
little
roll for-
spit's
they
gonna stop
definitely
me then?
Roll for
Alright.
damage.
Oh, the 23.
There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, you did 9 damage with the stab, and you do get you didn't have advantage on this attack, so you don't get to do sneak attack damage, but that's okay because 9 damage is plenty of damage to kill that capybara. How do you finish this capybara off, by the way?
You'd have a one-liner.
Yep, exactly. This is your one-liner chance.
Oh, what do you say to that then, Mr. Dwarf?
It's only because I weakened him.
That's cool.
All right, great job. You killed one. And now it's time for the capybaras to go. This capybara right next to you, Proteus, not looking happy, is going to attack you. It's going to try and bite you. It rolls. So whatever your armor class is will depend if that hits or not.
14.
So it does not hit. So it tries to attack you. You grab its head and it's snarling in your hands and you throw it back. That's it for its turn. Now it's Raxus. You're up.
All right. Well, I'll throw the carrot that I was in the middle of trying to eat and say, I guess I'll take care of this one. And then I'll
It was
walk up.
very wilted. It was like a soggy piece of celery.
Yeah, that's why I threw it. Otherwise, I would have put it back in my pocket.
Got it.
I'll step here next to this weird fellow, and I'm going to bonk the one that's closest to me, like in diagonal. No. Sorry, I'm wrong. I forgot. Can I do the Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
from where I am? Is that enough
Go for
room?
it.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, it's like you can do that from pretty much any space, I think.
What's
I
the?
think
Do you know
you're
distance on that?
60 feet, I think.
Okay,
is the
so that should
max,
be
or
way-
120.
yeah.
Plenty of space. Yeah.
All right,
definitely
so
you
I'm
can
just
have that
gonna throw the carrot and do a weird little dance, and then do the Eldritch Blast.
Nice. There it is. 23 to hit. Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage by clicking where it says Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
8 piercing damage. Okay, so how do you shoot what does your Eldritch Blast look like?
Okay. I don't know, but I'm gonna make something up.
I like it. That's what I was asking, yeah.
do a little spin move, like I spin 360 and I stick my middle finger up at it, like ooh, and then it shoots out of my middle finger a purple goo that hits it in the face,
Okay, and so it hits it in the face,
and
does it,
then
like,
absorbs into his body where he
Oh my
screams
God.
out in pain. Yeah, how's that?
that happens, and it is a blood-curdling screech as you watch this purple goo amass on the capybara's face and consume its life force as it dies. Oh man, great!
Did he
job.
just one-shot that?
And then I'm gonna say, "Smell you later, alligator."
Okay. That it concludes your turn. You still have a bonus action. I don't. There's not much you do as.
I don't think I have
sort of-
I don't think I have
yeah.
anything I do. So I'll
You're good. You can move
I'll
if you
sit
want.
back down as my bonus action. I'll kind of like relax, lean against. No, not sit down, but lean against the stick I have.
So watching his fellow capybara just get slaughtered next to him, this capybara here is going to step 1 and then 2 and then try and attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, he too is going to try and bite you.
No
Coming
problem.
in with that fat 9 to hit.
And my armor class is 11.
So it would miss as well. So it tries to bite you, but it doesn't even break the skin. Its tiny little teeth chomp on your big elephant feet, and you just kind of like. You're just kinda like, what?
I kick my foot around and shake it off as if it was
It's just
nothing.
That's what it's doing, right? That's what they're all doing.
Mhm.
Should give you a good imagination there.
Okay.
Trodius, you're up.
Well, you're next. And then I'm gonna lunge at the other capybara right to my bottom left.
Okay.
Got it. You're gonna make another unarmed strike.
Yes.
22 hits.
Uh-huh.
Another strong 5 damage.
So I'm gonna grab him by his back foot and then another one by his head, and I'm gonna just start yanking and yanking, trying the best I can to pull it in half. But then I can't. I'm gonna toss it back on the ground.
severely broken its bones in both of its front and rear legs. It no longer looks intimidating if it did before. It's like a weak, wounded, fat, ugly rat creature. And
a strange attack.
Zuchum, you're up. We're hanging out over here. You just witnessed pretty crazy stuff. Half-naked dwarf just punched a capybara in the face, and then it got stabbed by a phantom dagger. And
I
then,
would like
purple
to cower back here by the trees and the rubble.
Are you going to actually use your ability to cower?
Yes, I would like to cower.
There's actually some branches right here that are like overhead, and some shrubbery that if you got close to, you could definitely just like.
So just move your
almost
character.
completely hide.
I think I'll move like right under these branches.
Nice. Yeah. You are under those branches. Not.
I'm just observing these 3 massacre a bunch of capybaras. I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching, and I'm a little afraid.
Wonderful. The fear really sets in as let's see who we got left here. As Grellin, you're up again. There's only a
So
few remaining capybaras here.
yeah, I turn to the capybara below me, and I turn to the dwarf, and I say, "Interesting attack you did there, mate. Let me show you how it's done." And then I take the capybara. I take each of my magic psychic blades. I pull them out, and then I attempt to pick up the capybara, but one at each end of its body, so I could like lift it up in the air. And then I attempt to like go like this to like sever it in half, like a
okay.
badass.
The one you're right next to, or the one that Chodius just punched?
The one I'm next to,
No problem.
a
Yeah, go ahead
fresh
and roll
one,
for
so
it.
he can't say, "Oh, I loosened it," or whatever the fuck he's. Yeah.
Go ahead and make
So-
that attack roll.
So psychic blades again.
Yep, if you're using your psychic blades,
Yes.
you can make. If you're gonna just do both attacks at once, you could just roll the first one and then the second one for the offhand if you want, and then you can do damage for both. Yep, that both connect. Very nice. Big fat rolls, huge.
Yep.
Nice. So that was your main attack, and then you can do the offhand. Boom. That's enough. Yep, that'll be enough to end its life. Pretty brutally. So as you do that, all the blood sort of, explodes out of its torso, adds to the blood trail. It's really brutal.
And all over myself. And I just start snarling and looking at the dwarf.
Just wait till
like
I
a
have my
freak.
axe back.
If you want to do anything else, Brelin.
I'm just gonna stand there covered in blood, like breathing heavy like a fucking lunatic.
This capybara and this capybara, all that remain.
Mhm.
This one is invested heavily in attacking Chodius, so it's going to throw another bite action out.
Mhm.
And we have a 16 to hit.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's
I
a hit.
think we might finally have purchase. So the capybara sinks its teeth into your dwarven flesh. 3 piercing damage you sustain, and you now must make a Constitution saving throw. Yep. Do you have advantage on that by any chance? I don't know. I don't think you do. You have an advantage against poison, not a disease, though. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh no!
God.
So
We already have a disease, boy.
nothing happens right now, but as the teeth pierce your dwarven skin, the area of infliction is a little tingly. And being, a berserking dwarven barbarian, you're familiar with battle wounds, and this one does feel a little funny right now.
The
and
pain gets me off. Let me back at him.
His turn's over. Raximus, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to do another spin move and hit the one that just barely bit the dwarf. Yeah. I'm
Got
gonna
it.
go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast, and I'm gonna say, I see you need some help. And then I'm gonna
Do it.
do the little middle finger spin move, and I roll 11. I guess.
Ooh, 11. So as you spin, your footing in the sand slips, and unfortunately your Eldritch Blast goes wide, and it misses its mark.
I'm going to, after that
Shoots off
sad
into the jungle.
display, kind of move back over here. I'm just gonna take a step back and regroup. Do I have any? Do I have anything else with my secondary that I can do? I don't think so.
I think you do an unarmed strike as an offhand, but it's just like 1 damage if you're not. Like,
Yeah,
an
I'm not doing
proficient
that.
melee fighter.
No, I'm not
Okay.
doing that. I'm just gonna take to regroup. Give me a second,
Eventually,
boys.
Chodius, it's your turn.
All right. You bite me, I bite you.
Oh no! Yeah, he literally just
And I do
released
it.
his mouth from your ankle. You're gonna go for a bite. That's
a
fine.
double
Disease attack. I lunge
Give
at
the
him with my
disease
teeth
back.
wide.
You put your hands on top of him and you're like snarling, trying to bite, but all you're getting are these clumps of hair in your mouth and like dirt and sand and poop. And you're not really dealing any damage, unfortunately. After that, we're back to Z-Chums.
Okay. Can I move up here and then just like start beating a corpse in an attempt to make them believe I did something in this fight?
Yeah, absolutely. So like you want to try and take advantage because like all of this combat is essentially happening on top
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
quips that Aqua and Decky are throwing at each other are happening like while they're attacking these things. So like Decky's on top of this capybara shouting at Aqua's character about what he's doing. And so you kind of move in to try to make it seem like you took down one of these capybaras. Go ahead and make a deception check. That's like your main. Those are like your main. Wow, very nice. Okay, keep that number in mind. Then when it questions you, they'll have to roll essentially against that number to ascertain whether or not they caught you not fighting this number. I'm
So
not
can
saying
you-
that right now because it's kind of like a new sensation.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why it says I rolled a 17, but I have a 24 in the chat? Is it because of the +7 on deception?
Yeah, if
It
you
is
if you look,
exactly right. Yeah.
hover
so you
over the
hover
number and it'll
24.
tell you rolling +7.
Yeah, so you rolled a 17 on the D20, but you add.
But I
your,
get a 24 because of the.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like a
You
million
are-
questions like that.
That's
I know
not a
it might
problem.
get
Totally fine.
annoying,
Oh my
but-
god, that's totally fine. It's never annoying. Actually, I prefer you ask them because I don't know what. Sometimes I don't know what is being missed as well. So totally fine. Yeah,
And
so
that's
he's moving in.
I make a lot of noise when I do it, so they think I'm totally engaged.
Okay.
What kind
I
of
like
noises, Z-Chum? Can you
Yeah.
give us an example?
Yeah.
Like that.
Very believable.
shaking the corpse.
And then a lot of like it's just like a corpse, right? But a lot of like
yeah.
Like a lot of
I
that.
think he was motorboarding a dead. I think that's what was going
He
on.
just in there.
Like Richard Nixon sound, like.
Okay, and then
Okay.
this last capybara that's
Which is
not
the one-
engaged with you guys yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's just been hanging back. He's just gonna go ahead and move away, and then start to head off into the jungle a little bit here. He's gonna get that far, and then we're back to Grelin.
Can I use my intimidation to scare away the last one?
The one that's trying to fight you, or the one that's currently attacking Chodius.
Yeah. I want to get all scary, all covered in blood and psycho, and just like scare the shit out of the rat. Or is that not?
You could try. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll for me. That's some brutal commitment there.
Oh God.
Yep. The capybara.
Okay.
As you're trying to get the capybara's attention, it will not turn away from Chodius because Chodius is currently like on top of it, trying to punch it in the stomach.
So it just
was
looks like a
snarling
psycho.
with covered in blood, like breathing heavy and like making creepy little goblin sounds and like just freaking out. Just eyes all big, like just like going nuts. And it was kind of an attempt to frighten everybody involved, mainly the capybara. But it was meant to just kind of like prove that like I'm the wild card, baby, you know, like don't fuck around with me. Like
Okay.
I could kill this thing at any moment, but until then I'm gonna continue to look like a mental lunatic. with the
I'm
blood and
frightened.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
frightened of this.
It's
Okay.
happening, yeah, right next to you as you are trying to beat on this corpse, putting on that performance. It's like all kind of happening on top of each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then finally we are back at this last capybara here. He's engaged with Chodius, and he is not giving up easy. He is going to attempt to bite you again. 13 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Oh, just ever so slightly. You got him. Like kind of like a headlock. He's snarling. He's biting. Not working out for him. Raximus, you're up.
All right. How far can I move? I'm just gonna move here. Tell me if it's too
Yeah,
far.
your full movement.
I'm
speed.
moving
Yeah.
here. That way I
Okay.
know that I'm not gonna smack one of these guys in the back of the head with my Eldritch
are fine.
Blast. I'm
No
gonna do my
problem.
little
You can
spin
shoot through
move.
People, swears. Yep.
I'm gonna do my spin move, and I'm going to go ahead and stick my middle finger up and roll a
Nice.
22.
That hits. Let's
What
see
a
some
cool
damage.
spin.
And then sorry. I meant to look
Your voice.
I meant to look at the Cobalt character and say, "Can you believe this weirdo?" And then point kind of towards the goblin guy, and then do all this. And then
But you're aiming at the capybara.
no, I'm
right?
still aiming at the capybara. But I was just
okay,
saying before I moved, I wanted to make a comment about how weird that goblin guy is.
So yeah, you shoot your Eldritch Blast at the capybara. It connects right on the rear end of it, and you do 4 force damage to it. So it kind of gets a little jolt as it hits and connects.
Right, and I want to do the one that was attacking. I don't know if
Yeah,
that made
that's
that
the one on the
clear.
left.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, these ones with X's on them mean that they're dead.
I meant the left one, the one that's way left. I don't want to
Oh,
attack
this
that one.
one.
I don't want to attack that one. I just wanted to make
Right
it
now
clear
you're
I'm not.
attacking this
Yep,
one.
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, I got you. No worries. Yeah, this one over here is fleeing.
Okay, so he's gone. He's out of the fight. We're just calling
He's
that
out of the fight.
Okay.
Yep. And Chodius, you're up next.
I don't need your help, elephant. As I continue my strikes.
Okay. You missed. Okay, the capybara.
As he continues to need his
this
help.
capybara is damn. He is thick. He is a thick boy. You are hitting him, and he is just tanking these hits. He is eating them up. You can do your like offhand unarmed strike if you want. Left hook. You got the right overhead hook.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you come through with the right hook, the left doesn't quite find the purchase. It does line it up so that your left hook can find purchase. Go ahead and roll damage for that second unarmed strike. But instead of the first one, I think we just remove a little bit of damage. Yes, go ahead. Roll for that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you like that?
like you punched it like right in the nose. And it was like,
Oh, there we
It
go.
was largely okay, I'm assuming.
it's still standing, still looking angry,
Just
still looking-
confused.
a little startled. We're to Zicho, back to you.
I mean, can I see like how damaged it is?
He's looking.
Or-
It's looking rough. I mean, it's like kind of limping from the time that Proteus had picked it up and like stretched its limbs. And then like the whole back of its side is like singed. It's actually looking really messed up. Very close to death, I'd say.
I can handle that. I'm gonna show my strength.
Mhm.
Finally. I think
like
it's
it.
time.
I think you have a perfect I think something in your arsenal is perfect for this. You know what I mean? Could be something very vicious, something that might mock
Yeah, I
the
was
capybara.
looking at my spells, but I don't know how to see what they do. Okay, yeah. You know what? I want to insult this this near death capybara. I want to do vicious mockery. That'd be sick.
All right, so the way vicious mockery works is that the creature you're targeting has to make a saving throw. So essentially, it has to brace itself against your evil word. What words are you using this to hurt this capybara?
What's your insult? Go.
Yeah,
Stupid,
pretty much.
stupid fucking rat.
That hurts. It hurt the capybara. It heard your word. You magic translated it to capybara's speech. It turns its head and acknowledges it, and then suffers 1 point of damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
Which is the exact amount of damage it needed to put it over the edge. So
Killed over of a heart attack.
its little heart kicks
Died
one
of a
last
broken
time
heart.
and keels over. Goes all stiff and rigid. Rigor
Why is
mortis
it
takes
dead?
over.
What happened?
He literally
capybara.
killed it with his words, mate. I'm scared of this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about how good the little cobalt was at fighting and also insulting to kill 2 of them, and then I'm going to
Combat's
look.
over now.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna look at the berserker and ask what the hell he did all fight.
Stretching move was really.
I was tanking most of the damage. I attacked 2 different capybaras. I made another one flee. What did you do, elephant? Maybe you burned one up with your slime, and maybe you singed another one.
And then I'm gonna say, okay, go on. I'm gonna say, by the way, since you took that bite, are you feeling okay? Because I do have heals.
I feel fine.
No, I've seen rabies before, man. I'm pretty sure that's rabies.
Yeah. Why don't you take that snout of yours, Mr. Elephant, and suck the venom out of that bite? Can I use my intimidation to make him suck the venom of that bite?
You can try to intimidate him to do that. It won't, by all means, roll intimidation.
Do you agree to suck the wound of that bite?
No,
Or do I have
not
to
at all.
intimidate you? He's gonna get rabies if you don't suck that wound.
You suck
I've
the
seen it
wound.
1,000 times. I don't have a trunk. I'm not a fucking elephant.
You could still
with a big,
suck.
long trunk that you could. I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Get on that wound and suck that wound.
I'm going to refuse. I'm going to refuse and not suck any wound.
You can refuse. That's totally fine.
I'm refusing.
Can I
Also, you can
intimidate to
you can
force him
still
to do
try
it?
to intimidate him if you want.
Right.
Yes.
I'm going to. I've
Go
seen
ahead.
this before. You're the healer. He's got a bite the size of that kobold's fucking face. You schnoz on that and you suck that wound right now. So intimidate roll.
Yep. Oh wow. Okay.
Someone's sucking that wound.
As a response, Raximus, go ahead and roll an insight check to see if you can sort of kind of gauge where he's coming from.
That's my insight.
Okay. All right. It because you guys are both players, I'm not gonna force anyone to do anything. Your intimidation was pretty solid. You feel intimidated. Like
Okay.
you know, if this guy had, if he was maybe your size, you probably would be like, I'm about to suck some fucking dwarf skin. You kinda, with that insight roll, you've been around, you're a pretty wise guy, you're a pretty wise elephant. You kind of get that maybe he won't throw those psionic energy knives at you if maybe you're a little nice about it. I don't know. You don't know. You're not too sure.
Well, are you gonna suck it?
He like
I'm-
offers it out to him.
Wait, first off, where did this thing bite? Let's quickly get
His
that out of the
leg.
way. His leg. Can I
Thigh.
offer to cure wounds instead?
Do whatever you want.
Like, am I allowed? Like, I don't know what is that a spell? Is that like, do I
Well,
use
so
it up?
because it is a spell. It would take one of your spell slots, one of your charges that you have. That you'd have to take a short rest to regain that charge. I'm not gonna make you guys do things. That's not how the player volition works. If it was an NPC and these rolls had come out, the NPC would be sucking the dwarf. Yeah, but because it's you guys, it's different. It's a different volition.
Okay.
I think we should wander into the forest and find somebody to suck his wound.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you're not gonna suck it,
We'll find someone else.
someone will. I mean, what do I care? Let him rot. I don't mind one bit.
Yeah, it didn't really help us that much, right, guys?
I said, wait till I have my axe.
My character just wants to make one character suck the other one's wound. It's not really about like curing Decky. I just want to like control everybody. I don't give a shit about Decky or his combat skills. I don't give a fuck.
If Kings was the one who got bit, you'd be telling Decky to suck King's leg.
I mean, he's got the trunk made for sucking wounds.
Problem. So you kind
It's just a little bite. We need to get inside. We gotta go hunt and find this trail.
Maybe along the way, I can make something else suck that wound.
all this talk of the wound and
Who are you
focusing
looking
on
at
your
when you-
wound, Chodius, it is starting to feel a little funny. Actually, you're starting to feel a little funny in your vocal cord back. Yeah, it's a little extra raspy than normal.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'll suck the wound. I'll say, don't be telling anyone about this, and then I will stick my long trunk onto the wound and suck away.
It's on my upper thigh. That capybara stood on its back legs and really reached up there.
I don't know how sucking poison exactly works, but go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Yeah, can I also, before I do this, say something like,
Yep.
"This is the dumbest thing I've ever done," and then what's the medicine check?
I don't know.
8.
38. Oh man, so you put your trunk on the wound where the bite mark is. It's very inflamed. It's pussy looking.
Delicious.
Sort of warm, like clammy dwarf flesh, kind of hairy. You start putting suction on it. It gets a little wet.
More.
Nose.
Harder.
Yeah. If you do that, you get more blood. You get blood in your nose. There's blood in there now.
Okay, can I spit it out
gross.
now?
Yeah, you do that.
Okay,
Yeah, that was gross.
that was a bad idea.
You feel bad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There was
Yeah,
no
make it-
point.
make-
There was absolutely no point, Aqua. I don't know why you wanted to fucking.
My goblins.
I
just
think he got it
laughing.
out.
You know
I
what?
think
in
he.
fact, Maximus, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Yep. You put the
Constitution?
contaminated blood in your mouth. Constitution saving throw.
13?
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, thank God.
Sure, you're fine. You taste it. You taste it, but you're like, ugh. And you spit it out.
Okay.
You don't feel any tingly sensation.
Is he still hurt? Is he getting worse?
No, he feels fine. His Chodius, your vocal cords are a little raspy right now, but you don't feel any other effects really going on.
Okay, fine. Let's move. Let's move to through the forest now, or
No
whatever
problem.
the path.
Yeah, you guys recall that the well-dressed man told you to go into the jungle and then head to the right path to get to the jungle camp.
But somebody's hurt.
Who?
The blood trail? The man who was camping on the beach?
Oh.
Okay, we could
We can go there.
Yeah,
we could
you
barely
guys-
take 3 capybaras. You guys want to go?
Actually,
I-
right when you get a step into the woods, around some shrubbery is a half-eaten corpse.
Oh
my
of which is
God.
a human male,
Oh.
because it's the lower half.
Did those capybaras
did-
do this?
Yeah, can I inspect him?
Yeah, what do you want to inspect for?
Like loot?
Oh yeah, make an
Mm.
investigation check.
Under skills?
Yeah, it's it's the big long column. Okay, so you rolled an 8. So you kind of pat down as it's just the lower half.
Yeah.
Like the top half is just like there's some scattered bones around. You pat down the pockets. Nothing really interesting. It's just the pants are sort of tattered over and ratty. I'm missing a shoe. Nothing. Oh, there's some lint, some pocket lint, some sand, some pocket sand.
Well, I guess we know what the blood trail belongs to. All right, we can go on the real one.
All right, let's move down the trail.
So as you guys come in front of you, this is sort of you can tell it seems to be almost a mix between a man-made path and just a very frequented path. There's a slight raise off the ground where the jungle really starts to grow, about 5 feet. Nothing crazy. There's 2 trails. One goes to the right. One goes to the left.
Well, I always go left.
Oh,
That the hologram man said to go to the right one to get to the jungle camp, if you remember.
I'm going to say we should go to the jungle camp because I don't have any weapons and we almost died to frickin' capybaras.
Nobody got hurt. I feel fine.
I don't know, guys. I think we should go to the jungle camp. There sounds like there could be stuff there.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what he wants. Sounds like he's trying to hide what's to the left.
Decky, take 1 damage. As you are
I don't
speaking,
think
your vocal cords constrict upon you saying the word and you like and you spit out a little blood.
We need to get this guy help.
Yeah,
we gotta get this guy help.
I'm gonna quickly kind of go towards the camp. Yeah, we're all gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
We need to get this guy some
he'll
fucking
be
help.
all right. We should go left. I'm with the dwarf.
We all move right except.
All right, fine.
All right,
I'll go.
no problem.
I'll go.
You guys, all right, we're all moving right. So a small clearing kind of condenses you guys as you come through the main center of the jungle, and through the clearing, you can see a small encampment has been set up here. And at the encampment are 2 individuals.
Ooh.
One is a rather large standing minotaur whose horns have been filed down on top of his head. Another one is a cheerful-looking goblin sitting behind a small desk with a bunch of stuff behind him and crates and barrels.
No.
Other than that, it's just a small clearing. You can tell that there's some cots, some sort of basic chests and stuff around to make living a little bit nicer. You know what I mean? It's tough out here.
All right, I'm going to, because I planned for this, because I'm a genius, I'm going to go up to the Minotaur and speak in Minotaur, a nice greeting, like, hello, Minotaur, in Minotaur to show that I know Minotaur. And then I'm going to speak in English so everyone knows and say, is there any way we can help someone who's hurt? He seems to have some sort of rabies.
Oh, Mino, Mino, eat, Mino, eat, good. He hands you a gherkin.
He wants to suck it.
So he hands me a gherkin, like as in the pickle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sort of say, "Good day, sir," and I'm gonna walk to the goblin, and in English, I'm gonna say, or in common, I'm going to ask the same exact thing I asked. Do you know how to help someone who's gotten bitten and looks like he has rabies?
But me and the goblin were, before he walked over,
okay.
That's true.
talking together. What I had
My
done.
friends, you must
Oh.
be the adventurers that John Dungeon told me would be coming back from the beach, and who I should be equipping with weapons and gear, so that they can start their journey into the Temple of Repentance. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome. You can have all the gherkins and lemons and gourds that you please.
Oh, you're one of those goblins then.
Yes, I hail from the inner city part of Camaria, and I have been recruited by the people of this lovely institution to work here on the island and be an integral part in rehabilitating the process of criminals as they come here and begin their trials of the the journey to the temple of the repentance journey.
I just
Can I-
turned my back at this goblin. and
Can I
just walk-
lean
walk
lean
over and
All right, let me know
walk
if you need
away?
anything. Let me know. I got weapons for you. Don't leave yet.
Can I eat some
Oh.
gherkins while this goes on?
Where are the
Okay.
weapons,
Yeah, you have as many
Goblin?
gherkins as you want. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I know this why you guys are here. John Dungeon told me you'd be coming in here, be asking for weapons. Some of you might be injured already. It depends, but I got some really cool stuff for you. But here's the deal. John Dungeon told me specifically to ask you why I should be giving you these weapons.
Well, I'm
I
gonna.
told you to give us weapons, but we have to explain to you why first.
Yes, you have to. I was supposed to ask you to give me a good reason why I should give you this stuff.
Can I use intimidation and say, listen here, you're going to give me your weapons whether you like it or not. I don't have to describe what I'm doing with them. That business is my own.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation roll.
Also, you're a disgrace to the goblin race. You sniveling little rat.
Just sort of like staring at you, like nodding slowly. Yep, use that sort of rhetoric at the old office for sure. Thank you for your feedback. And yeah, you know what? You're right. John Dungeon, you suck my nuts. I'm just gonna give you guys weapons right now.
Okay. Can I also ask if he can help out our friend who's been bitten?
Oh, this is one of the capybaras gets you. You got the virus, where every time you say the word "duh," you take 1 point of damage.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, that's your pain.
The elephant sucked me. I should be all
You
right.
said it. That means you take the damage.
God.
Listen, we're not really very good at
for no
eating.
reason. And I made him do it.
You telling me that you tried to suck the poisonous blood with your trunk? I'm sorry, I'm getting the weapons. I'm getting the weapons right now. I'm sorry. As for healing, listen, there's not really anything we can do. I think Mino knows how to heal, but I don't know if you tried talking to that guy. He's kind of a dick as well. However, if you're heading to the temple, on the outside of the temple, if you look around a little bit, there should be like these little mushrooms. They're really cute because they sing. If you sing to them, they sing back. You have to squish them and grind them up into like a paste, and then rub that on the wound, and it'll heal him.
Okay.
But you have
Thank
to kill the
you.
mushrooms. Yeah, they're like little sentient mushrooms. They're so cute. You have to kill like 5 of them and squish them.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you,
it's gonna be
Goblin.
horrible. No problem. Please don't kill me.
And now we look
Or suck
through
me.
the wares.
Yes, I don't feel free to take whatever you like in terms of lemons, gourds, and gherkins. But in terms of weapons, here I have some cool stuff for you, Mr. Goblin. I have a very cool bloody dagger for you. That he pulls
I'll
out
be
from underneath
having
the
that.
desk. It's a sheathed dagger, and it is a +2 dagger. The sheath itself is covered in like old dried blood, and if you try to push the blood off, it doesn't. It's almost like it's been soaked in.
It'll match the other blood all over the rest of me.
Yeah, it's sheathed right now.
Okay.
I look at the goblin and I say, I'll be having that. And I take it.
Yes, of course, that one is for you. Your special item.
I just
Hold
take
me
it
at
and don't
that.
say anything. No, thank you. Nothing.
Yep, that's fine. That's what I said you were doing. Cool. Okay. All right, Mr. Dwarf, I have something for you as well. It's kind of cool, I guess. And he goes under the desk and pulls out this halberd and offers it to you, Chodius.
That
Don't
thing's
say
huge.
anything.
What about an axe?
Well, this is sort of like an axe. It has, one side is an axe. So if you're good with axes, you would be really good with this.
Yeah, maybe
All
you
right.
won't hurt yourself with that.
And he hands
Longer stick.
It's a +3 halberd. However, upon putting it into your hands, you immediately notice that it's made of bread.
Okay, how do I add that to my inventory?
I got you.
What?
It's made of bread. It's a halberd.
Very. And does it do damage? Can we tell that?
Yeah, it's a +3.
Oh, okay.
Really
Okay.
powerful, actually.
All right.
It's very sharp.
That seems cool.
stale
Got
bread. It's super stale.
Yes, very good. 2 out of 4. Okay, I think there's a musical one amongst you, if I'm not mistaken. And I have a very special piece of equipment for you, sir. I know magic. To do your special magic, you need a special musical instrument. And boy, howdy, do I have the one for you. And he hands you bagpipes.
Oh.
I start playing them immediately.
Yep. And then upon doing so, you suddenly feel the urge to turn yourself invisible. You can use an action to go invisible while playing this instrument.
Do you still have to keep
So,
playing it?
Beckons to you. You have to play it. Yep.
Oh.
However,
So-
bards also require musical instruments as a spell focus. So
Okay.
now you can cast all your spells without a problem. Now that you have your bagpipes, sort of like you play them to cast the spell.
I keep playing it and start doing a little dance.
A little jig. And then I'm gonna sort of push through all the noise and people, and I'm gonna go see the goblin and ask for whatever my stuff.
Last but not least, your favorite part was your John Dungeon. He really liked your tiny hat. He thought that was really funny. Really, he liked it a lot. So he made something super special for you. Here it is, and he hands you what looks to be it's like a pencil. It's the size of a pencil, but because you are one with the arcane knowledge, you recognize it as a wand of magic missiles.
Ah, very cool.
But it is very tiny.
Comically tiny, like.
Comically tiny. Yes, to match your hat. Exactly.
And I will.
Awesome.
I know a perfect place for this, and I will
Where?
put it like underneath my hat in a little compartment tie thing, and I'll just put it in my hat.
He applauds. He
Okay.
applauds your placement of it. That is such a perfect place. Wow, I can't believe it.
And then
This is really something, you guys.
I have
let
a
me say,
feeling you two might get along.
I'm honored to be able to give you these items. Let me bestow with all of you one last item. And he has 4 amulets in his hand that he offers to you guys. The amulets, you can take them if you want. They have an eye in them. They're all in your journals now, in your little handout. If you
What
click
does
on that
this
little-
do, strange goblin?
This will just it's just a little protective amulet to give you good luck on your adventures in the temple. And the amulet is just sort of like this small circular amulet. In the center is an eye. It's like kind of
Like
looks
the
like a
letter eye or
glass
an
eye.
eyeball?
It looks like a glass eyeball, and if you look at it long enough, it does kind of move and like have its own sort of like tracking going on.
is this on a necklace, or is this is sort of like a
That
necklace?
is a necklace, yes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the necklace on.
Perfect. Go ahead. It looks great.
Okay, I put it on and look at a shiny like plate or something as a mirror to see how I look.
You look like your normal self, but you're wearing an amulet with an eye in it.
And then I'll say, perfect.
That's awesome. Thank you for wearing it. Here's a potion of healing, and he gives you a potion of healing.
I'm wearing mine too.
Ah, another contender. Thank you. And he too gives you a potion of healing. Anyone else want to don your amulet?
I'll
have the
give
healing
the
potion.
goblin a stink eye I kind of like side eye him,
Reluctantly.
squint, and then I take the
nodding.
amulet. I don't
Good.
put it on. I put it in my little
Okay.
satchel
You kind of have
because
to put
I
it on
don't.
if you want the potion.
I don't want the potion.
That's okay.
What
And
is-
I,
Trust this goblin.
seeing the really cool thing, what was Aqua's name again? Grellin. Seeing the really cool thing Grellin just did, I totally mimic it, and like in the exact same way he did it, I also go and shove mine in my little pouch too.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hey, listen, that's my fault. Didn't mean to offend anybody. All right, listen, John Dungeon told me very specifically, I can't give you the potion if you don't wear the necklace.
I take it back out and I put it on.
All right, hey, my man, very cool. He hands you another potion. You guys should have a potion of healing in your journals now. Seemed all
So,
you have,
Goblin,
guys. Oh, yes, go ahead.
what is the trial here?
So, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you asked. No one ever asked me about the trial. Can you believe that? They only want to know about the gherkins and the lemons and the gourds, never about the actual trial. But you guys are here for the trials. You think people would want to know about the trials? Anyways, the temple.
While he's
is right
talking, I start stealing gherkins and lemons and gourds.
Okay, are you trying to hide that you're stealing these things?
Yes. Well, I
makes-
mean, not from the three friends, just from you,
Yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and
the
make
goblin.
a sleight of hand check. So on that list of attributes, you have a sleight of hand
Okay,
ability.
Got it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, he hasn't noticed you. He's very caught up in his speech right now. What you're going to do is you're going to go right across your path. You're a small sort of like a jump down that leads you into the main room of the temple. John Dungeon will probably appear to you again and kind of go over the details. But all you have to do is go into each room and then pass the trial. And if you don't die, you pass the trial. And once all the trials are passed, then you'll be redeemed.
I'm gonna say thanks, little goblin man. Now we have to go
forward.
find some magical shrooms. And
Yeah,
then
they're right on. Once you're heading over to the temple, you'll hear them if you start to sing. They'll sing back. That's how you wake them up.
I don't need any shrooms. I just won't say the word that I
Take one
can't
word,
say. God damn it.
I begin walking towards the shrooms.
Good luck, everyone. Have a great time. Thanks for coming to see us at the camp. Say goodbye, Milo.
Oh yeah, by the way, I also while I was over here put lots of food in my pockets. Just a few.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You can add depending on how much you stole in that short duration. You can add a few. You can add like a few days of rations to your bags if you like. You can all add rations to your bag. If you want.
I'm just
How
gonna.
do I do that?
If there's a section for notes, you can just write like 3 days of rations. And if we ever
I'll
are
put it
like,
in bio
adventuring
somewhere.
yeah. And if we're ever adventuring somewhere, I'll be okay. We've been adventuring for a while. It's time to consume some food. Who's got
I'm gonna
rations?
do. I'm gonna just put 2. I'm gonna put 3 days. Okay, I'm good.
All right, so you guys head back into the center.
I
here.
think I know where we need to go. To left.
Are you feeling okay?
I can't say
What can he
word.
say?
I don't know.
say
Maybe that's weird, but let's keep going left.
What's this guy's problem?
He's weird.
What's wrong with this guy?
I think he's some kind of moron. Did you see him try to? Did you see him stretch that rat earlier?
Yeah, he was like biting hair out of it. What was that?
Oh boy. All right. So you guys it doesn't take long. It's a small clearing. It kind of is a little windy, and you come out into a larger clearing where the canopy overhead kind of breaks up a little bit. The sound of running water is apparent as you approach this sort of hangover. It looks like it's been carved into the ground, and it drops down about 30 feet. The stonework, which used to be built here into stairs, has eroded and been broken a little bit. So it is going to be a little bit of a tricky time to get to here, which is where the entrance to the jungle is, across from where you guys are right now, but 30 feet down.
So how do we get across this broken stuff?
From standing where you're at right now, it looks like you have a few options. You could, feeling ballsy, just try and jump into the water. Being adventurers of a 3rd level, you know that certain heights can bring certain damage with it from jumping. If you look along the wall here, you can see that you might be able to jump down to the next set of stairs with a little bit of athletics or acrobatics. And you'd have to do that twice, it looks like, to get to the entrance.
And about
Alright.
how far down does it look? Do I need perception or something?
No, you guys, it's pretty bright out right now, so you can see pretty easily. From where you're at down to the water's surface is about 30 feet. But from where you're standing here to the next jump down right here, this set of stairs, it's only about a 10-foot jump.
Okay, but on the water to the other side where we want to be, how far up from the water is that?
Oh, this side over here matches
Yeah.
the water. This is 30 feet down.
Okay.
So this is lined up right with the water. So if you fall into the water, you could just swim over to here and climb out. Yeah, the perspective here is a little weird, but this goes down 30 feet.
Okay.
I bet you could make that jump, dwarf.
Yeah, dwarf.
Can you come over here and hold my axe? My halberd?
I'll walk over to the dwarf and offer to hold his halberd while he goes for a swim or jumps.
Okay.
You want me to hold that for you?
Yeah. Can you hold it for me? And I'm gonna hold it out to my right as I'm looking out at the water.
Doesn't even look back. He's just like this.
All right, so you hold it out to your right,
And a little bit forward.
a little bit forward. Raximus, are you stepping up to grasp this?
I'm gonna pass on this now.
Make an insight check for me real quick, and then Chodi's make a deception check.
I go ahead and roll my insight. I've kind of decided
Oh,
I don't think I want to
yes.
grab this.
Actually, you are, in fact, the opposite feeling comes
Oh, okay. I look at him and I say,
extremely. You are actually super curious about this.
I'll
album.
say, that looks like a real nice bread you have there, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab onto it.
And how do I push him?
So, because he's a Loxodon, he counts as one size larger when we're counting, sort of pushing and pulling. But we're going to try and do a grapple check right now.
Okay.
All right. So, essentially, you're trying to grapple him so he moves 5 feet forward to push him off the side. Right? Essentially, you're doing. So,
Yeah.
okay, Decky, you're going to make me a strength athletics check. So, you're going to make an athletics check. And then, Raximus, you're going to make me a acrobatics check with advantage. So, we'll take the higher number from yours.
So just click acrobatics and skills.
Yep. Exactly.
Ooh.
Going in.
Going in, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's describe how you do this, Jackie. How you they grab the shaft.
I get my two meaty mitts and I grab him or like grab onto his like large elephant ass and I just feel them sink in as I just shove him over.
All right. Do you let go of the halberd as well, or do you hold on to it? Do you let him take it with him as he falls, or do you grab it?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think that through. Yeah.
Which I mean, no, it's fine. Either one is fine. I just want to know if it's going up or down.
I'll keep it.
Okay. So all right. So, Kings, you've just been pushed off this platform and you're falling 30 feet down into the water.
Okay. Here?
I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw for me to try and negate some damage here.
All right, there's my dexterity.
All right,
19.
solid. That was solid. Okay. So it's not gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be 1d6 of damage. So let me roll that for you right now. There you go. You take 1 damage.
So how do I do that?
Just add one. Just take 1 damage away from your total max pool.
So just
on your roll
subscribe
sheet.
to just like
Yeah, subscribe, follow, hit the notification.
no,
button.
no, sorry. So I literally just put 1 down. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, just
Current hit
just
points.
subtract
Gotcha.
one. Yeah, on roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
You roll
now
20
I'm in the
sheet. It's easy
water.
that way. You're in the water. Your thick elephant hide absorbed the brunt of the impact from the damage, and you're in the water. It's cold. You're angry.
I'm pissed, and I'm going to stick my middle finger up at him, like kind of like swimming and like looking up, and then I will.
Have fingers?
It's a humanoid
do.
elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
okay.
loxodon.
Very
Okay.
strange.
And then I'm going to, I guess, start swimming across.
Yeah, that's fine. You do it with relative ease. You have 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, you're fine. You can get there.
So
Doesn't turn. No
I'll
problem.
While
Get
he's
up here.
swimming, can he like give himself a little shower with his trunk?
If he wants
how,
to, for
like-
sure. Oh yeah.
No.
It says it in the character sheet. He can use his trunk as a snorkel.
Oh yeah. So
Like that's a part of the class features. It's like
It would-
snorkel tongue.
I'm
would've
going
been funny
to
if he-
gracefully swim, and I'm gonna go underneath for a little bit, like I would say halfway, and I would just my trunk up in the air while I'm swimming to here,
Take
and
full advantage. of
and
it.
then I'll pop up
It's beautiful.
right around here. I'll pop up, look over at him, flip him off again, and then kind of get up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Damn,
Yeah.
that was impressive.
That was kind of fucked up.
Well, that seems easier than jumping across all that other stuff, and I'm gonna jump off too.
Okay, you go ahead and make. You're not falling. You're diving. So, make me. It's not going to be a save. It's going to be a normal check this time. It's going to make me an athletics check. All right, totally good. How do you dive? Actually, let me ask you that.
Cannonball.
Cannonball. Okay, nice. You make a pretty big splash, and you also take a d6 of damage. Unfortunately,
Oh,
3
great.
damage.
Oh, okay, you did it. Okay, okay,
I got you.
3?
No worse. 3.
okay.
But you're in the water now. It's cold. Very refreshing.
And I'll go ahead and I can do 25, so 5.
You're not in combat or anything, so you can,
okay.
you can swim over there. If you
Well, I'm
unless,
over
unless
there,
someone's
yeah.
gonna like attack you from the top.
Okay, and then I'm going to I had a little bit of water left in my trunk, and I'm going to shoot it like kind of like psh, like kind of like spit on him in a way,
Yeah.
and say that's what you get, and then I'm gonna yell at the other two to come over. The water's fine.
Damn, you just got hosed down by this guy. Literally.
So I say to the other two fools still there and say the water, come on over. The water's fine.
So you guys have 2 options. You could mimic these 2 and jump off into the water if you want, or you could just try to jump to the stonework along the side of the pit and do that way as well. It's up
How
to you.
big are you, Aqua?
I think you guys are both.
I
pretty
don't
tiny.
know.
You both are like 3 feet tall, ish.
Yeah, you
We're
both are
both
between 3
okay.
and 4
Yeah.
feet. I think
I was-
goblins can maybe be like 5 feet.
You know, if I didn't fall, and I'm going to say this to Chodius, I'm going to say, if I didn't fall for your little trap, I was going to toss the other two across to the other bricks. But I guess now we're just here, and then those two can do whatever.
Looks like a long way down, huh?
Having witnessed him shoot the water out of his trunk, I'm gonna make a little remark like something about like, oh, that thing.
Take this at a squirt.
That nose goes both ways, huh? Something like that.
Dear God. Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know either. But it's just funny that he like sucked in some blood with it, and now he's like also using it to shoot. I don't know what I meant really either, but it was meant to be like a judgmental thing. He's awfully busy with that trunk. Anyways,
You guys want to try and do the stonework jump? If you do, it's going to be acrobatics check to try and jump the 10 feet.
let me
down.
redact that remark about the trunk. I'm just gonna go like fucking amateurs or something like that, and now I'm gonna try and jump across. I don't like water. My guy, he's gross. He doesn't like to get wet. He wants to retain the blood covering his body and his blade, so he doesn't want to go in the water.
That's
So I'm gonna
totally
jump
an
across.
acceptable reason. Go ahead. It's 1 check here and then another check here.
Okay, so what do I do? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check. Yep. So just click it on the sheet and roll 20, and it should pop up in our chat. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Woo, no problem. Clean.
You do a little flip at the same time?
Maybe a
Damn.
backflip or something.
Dude.
across.
You totally can. You do a backflip across. It's awesome. The sun hits you like right at that angle that makes it look cool and like glimmers off of your oily goblin skin, if that's a trait that you might think you have. And you land over here.
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're halfway.
You're halfway. So you're here. Nice. There's another jump you'll have to make from here to here, but that's just another acrobatics check. So go ahead and make a second.
Okay.
This one's a little bit easier. Nice. Solid. You make it, no
All
problem.
right. No flip this time.
Just a simple jump. That's fine. You land, a few stones under your feet, drop down into the water, bloop, and you're there.
Now waiting for the other guy.
All right, lizard man, let's say it.
The dice is like blocking my. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just click.
Just
and
click,
it'll
it'll
go
go away. Yeah.
I take
Yeah,
I
if
take
you're-
a moment to think.
No problem.
I weigh my options.
Indeed.
The three strangers I met on the beach are over there. They look like they're having fun. They seem to be doing fine. I want to join them. I just saw Grellin do like an awesome flip. I'm pretty pathetic, so I'm just gonna try to imitate that really poorly, and also try to jump that.
You're gonna try and imitate what you saw Grellin do, the back.
Yeah, the same flip. I like the exact same first flip he did.
Okay. So, all right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me, and then a performance check. Okay.
Performance.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Have you ever seen someone try and do a backflip for like the first time?
That's what's happening. That's what I'm doing.
You know how like they jump and like their body like they shoot out like all their limbs like a star and they just like fall like flat on their back. That's essentially what you've done. You line yourself up. You feel like it's gonna be sick, and you feel your body just shoot out, and you jump straight, and you just drop straight down. Yep, the water below. And so go ahead and make a dex save for me. So a saving throw. It's the smaller box. Yep. See if we can negate it. And hitting the water, you take 4 damage.
How do I do damage? I type it in this little box up here and then click
On the roll
damage.
20. Yeah, well, yeah, you can click on your sheet and do it. Click on your character and do it. There is if you click on your character sheet, you have like a total HP at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just change your total, your current HP down 4 points.
Took a lot of damage on that one.
But it was almost very cool. Like that was almost a really sick jump that you did. Yeah, so you just gotta swim over to the platform to meet up with the group.
I pathetically swim over to the platform knowing that everyone just saw that.
It's loud, and splashy, and he's like,
Help me out of the water. Somebody help me out of the water. Please, somebody
Okay, I pull him up.
help me out of the water.
I grab his little fragile kobold hand and pull him on.
all right, you just throw it out without relative trouble. Now he's there, sputtering, nearly drowned.
I throw up a little bit.
Just a little bit though.
A little bit gets on Decky's feet.
Is this an entrance? Can I do
This
like
is an
a
entrance, yes,
Can I look around?
absolutely. Yeah, if you look into the entrance, which is that to the right here, it gets pretty dark. Some of the vines from the nearby stonework have sort of like broken through, and that sort of create like a little bit of an overgrowth. But you can see some light emanating through the clearing. Or do you guys want to head into the jungle temple now at this point? So it's just a short couple of feet. And as you come into the main room, really opens up for you. The narrow walkway that you just came through reveals itself into like a 60, 70 foot cavern. You came down from ground level, so it's sort of a subterranean temple kind of thing going on here. What stands out the most is that after about 20 feet on the walls, parts of the jungle and the natural mountain or the rocks start to break through the stonework, and it's sort of built around each other in this really nice fashion. Lots of statues representing different monsters. You notice there is some smelting equipment. It looks like someone had a makeshift forge going at one point. In the center of the room, a large sundial catches your eye. Aside from that, the notable things in this room are that there are 3 large mirrors and a set of large doors adjacent to you. On each of the right and the left side are open hallways, no door.
So I'm going to look around to see the forge area and the sundial. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land, and I also want to know how recently this stuff was used. Like if the forge
everything that's totally fine. Everything is covered in dust. You don't need a perception check to be able to see that. This is definitely not a frequented area anymore. A lot of the things on the table are molds that would have been used to like sort of put into and then used to make weapons after that. So they're not the weapons themselves, but the molds that they would have used to make them. If you want to like look through some stuff, you can make an investigation check. If you want to like really take a minute and look.
My character like looks up to see if there's like a skylight or like sun coming in to the room.
There isn't any natural sunlight coming into the room. It is kind of dark here. Everything sort of has this like natural green hue. You guys all have dark vision for the most part, so you can see up to about 60 feet in front of you in a dim light. It sort of comes through as a dim gray light to you guys. Yeah, that's totally fine. Someone wants to cast light.
All right, I'm going to cast light, and I'm going to say, "Let there be light."
And you do so, and this sort of blast of sunlight fills the chamber. Make perception checks for me, everybody. Just do normal roll. Does it say? Does it tell you like do this otherwise? Oh wow, very nice. Okay, you got a natural 20. That's the highest.
Natural 20.
Yeah, the first one. Woo! Hey, it's crazy.
I'm so perceptive.
So as the light sort of fills the chamber, a few things pop out, right? One, the sundial is marked with incrementally, not like a sundial would be. So it has sort of like a timer that goes down, not necessarily one that would represent a bunch of different times, like a clock. The other thing you notice is that these 3 statues are all hollow. And the third thing you notice, because of your high roll there, Zichum, is that the light that you have magically created is not reflecting off of these mirrors. Aqua, for your question, looking straight up, in the center of the room is a small, it looks like an opaque window that seems to be positioned directly above this center mirror here. On top of each of the rooms is a small portcullis window, and given its positioning, you ascertain that whatever trial has to be done in the side rooms will then light this portcullis up, which will then reflect the light to the mirror, which will then allow you to proceed.
I say
There's a lot of blood here in the middle.
nice place.
It's dried blood, yes, but it is blood nonetheless.
So I'm gonna come over and I wanna investigate this hollow statue. Bang on it a little bit.
Yep.
See how strong it is.
It's made from stone, so you tap on it, and you can definitely tell it's been here for a little while. Parts of it are chipped, but it's pretty hollow. If you walk up to the eyes, you can see into it, but it's just dark inside and empty. In front of this statue specifically are 2 levers.
2 levers.
I wanna smash this statue.
Okay, make an attack roll. with your
So I
halberd.
hit halberd. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So you're gonna roll to hit first, but it's not hard to hit because it's just a standing statue. Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and click halberd, +3. Nice. 18. Sorry. Click where it says on in roll 20.
Okay.
Click the halberd +3. There you go. 17 damage. Okay. So you swing your halberd, this rough baguette encrusted weapon that has been honed sharply. It smashes against the stonework. Pieces of stone fly out from where it impacted. You've done some damage to this statue.
Oh, there's no hole.
You've chipped some of it, but it's hollow. If you kept working on it, you could definitely make a hole. Definitely. Yeah.
Well, can I keep working on it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You just keep swinging your halberd on it. That's fine. We'll say you're doing that right now. Okay, nice. 16 damage. Starting to get a little bit more chipped away. Another 10 damage. Solid. Let's see this last roll right here. Okay, nice. Solid. Yeah, so you've officially carved a hole in. You could stick your head in and look around.
I'm gonna put my head in there.
All right. Smells bad. Some bugs come out.
But like, do I see anything?
Nope.
I'm just standing
Because
there
it's
just
dark or
staring
because
at
why can't I see
what the hell?
anything?
Can I walk up to the left lever? Oh no, I don't want to do the lever yet.
It's just empty. Okay.
Empty, man. It's just empty. Right there.
Oh, you done? I look over and I say, "Are you
Sorry.
finished there?"
You do this everywhere you go? You just break things?
It's empty.
Can I just like go to this hallway where it is here and look down to see what's down there without actually walking
Yeah,
through?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, as you look down the hallway, and there's no door there, so
Right. It's just like a hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down for about 10 to 20 feet before you can tell it opens up into another room.
I'm gonna ask the group. I'm gonna say, you guys want to go to the room to the left and leave this demonic weird stuff alone for a second?
I want to pull this funny lever.
But if we pull the levers, let's do it at the same time.
I'm standing back here.
Say, dwarf. But I will pull this lever in 3.
As you guys are all chatting, you start to hear a very familiar sort of staticky, warbling noise coming from all around you. And before you know it, a very familiar blue holographic image of this man
He's so big.
appears before you. Hello? Hello, is this thing on? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, hey, there you are. All right. Glad to see y'all made it here in one piece. I'm John Dungeon, if you weren't already aware of that. Welcome to the main room of the Temple of Repentance. Here's where you will ultimately rise up and ascend after redeeming yourselves in the 3 adjacent trial rooms. Here in this chamber, 3 mirrors await illumination from the nearby portcullis is located above each door. In each room, a certain trial awaits, and once all 3 are finished, return here, and you will ascend back into society.
What do these levers do?
All right.
Yeah, what
have
do
a
the
good
levers
luck.
do? The levers! What do the levers do?
Okay, let's pull these levers.
I'm pulling the lever.
It disappears without any other.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Not
pulling
sure if
this
he can hear
lever.
you or not.
Yeah,
The
we-
left one or the right one? Are you guys doing it at
Well, we
all
count
once?
down.
They're counting
Yeah,
down to
counting.
3. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
before you do
dwarf.
that, on inscribed on the statue in between both of them is the word rapture.
Okay, dwarf, I'm ready to pull this.
3, 2, 1, pull.
Okay,
And we
you
pull
both
it.
Pull. Okay, so the right lever doesn't pull, but the left lever does, and you manage to pull it all the way back, and then you hear a clicking sensation, and the dial starts to turn down. It clicks into position, and then you hear click, 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 and the timer, and it starts to spin around. Lights in the chamber, the lighting in the chamber suddenly turns bright red, and you hear warning sirens going on. And I'm gonna start a timer for about a minute right now.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna start yanking on that right lever too, harder than the kobold
Okay,
did.
it's locked. The lever doesn't move.
Can I suggest we just go down the left path and get out of this hellish room?
The other clicking that happened was gates fell down over all the entrances.
I am freaking the fuck out. I'm freaking the fuck out.
It's been about 20 seconds here.
I'm
I
gonna
am
drink my health
screaming.
potion. How much does that heal?
Oh,
I think you rolled 2d4 plus 4. It says in your handouts. Let's see here. It does. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So you can roll 2d4 and then add 2 to that roll. And that's how much you'll heal. 2d4, 6. So you heal 8 points. from drinking that.
Okay.
Nonchalantly stand there and drink your potion.
I'm also going to cast false life on myself to give myself an additional, was it 5?
I think on your character sheet you have that already, Raximus. You
Why
have,
is preemptively healing?
temporary hit points. I think you get 8 all the time. I'm sorry that that's not there right now, but I'll put that there for you there. You have 8 temporary hit points at all times, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So you take those away first if you get hit from now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll do
that's
that.
for your false life. Yeah, no problem. So you make sure that's up and running. Okay, so the thing is getting louder.
And I'm also gonna
as
check
it
if I can
starts
do
to
anything with a
almost go
mirror.
full round. What do you want to do to it?
I just want to see if it's movable, if there's any light coming towards it. I'm assuming that because it's not coming from the door, there's nothing I can do, but I'm just gonna like see.
That's fine. Yeah, it's a very ornate mirror. It does seem to be built into the stone beneath it, sort of like chiseled a place for it, then set into stone, and then kind of like worked in.
How
and
big's
it
the
is angled
hole
very
that was
specific.
chiseled here?
You can stick your head in it, but you can't fit in there.
All right, can
Maybe,
I
like, 2 smaller ones could.
can I ask the sorry, I'm going to say to let me see which one. I'm going to ask the Z-Chum. I'm going to ask Z-Chum if he wants to get sorry. If he wants to get inside the hole for safety, because I know he's a coward.
Battle formations. What are you doing trying to hide each other?
And I scurry into the hole.
Once the timer reaches about halfway, the second lever unlocks and flips. You see it flip back to the other side.
Like it locks, like both of them open or both of them.
So the left lever was the one you pulled.
Yeah.
And then this one once the timer has reached about halfway, the right lever, you hear it unlock and it flips to the other side.
Can I fit in the hole?
You can.
I get in the hole.
You're in there.
All right, I'm gonna come over towards this side and stand near this lever because it looks like he's gonna pull that lever.
I'm gonna start yanking on this right lever and see if I can pull it back.
So you pull the lever, and then it sort of like snaps back, and then the dial resets itself for a moment. It pauses, and then it spins back to the top of the dial, and the countdown begins again.
Oh.
There's still alarm noises going off.
Pull yours.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna try seeing. I'm gonna see if I can pull mine to stop this.
Yours is locked.
Okay. You said it's in red.
Yep, it says Rapture in red.
And
Timer's
there's
about
gates
10 seconds down. Yep, gates in front of each of the
Okay.
doors now, and the way you came in.
I'm gonna try and go to this sundial thing.
Okay.
Am I able to like push that around? Like,
You sure you're trying to
change-
like wedge it and stop it from moving? Go ahead and make a
or like push it the other way or something like that?
make a strength check for me.
You did a really good job there.
Thanks.
As soon as you touch it, it stops, and then jumps forward 10 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and then the sirens
Sorry.
get louder.
Flip that lever
Okay.
again,
Yep, so
maybe.
then it jumps past the 30-second mark, and the right lever unlocks again.
The right lever.
The one that Chodius pulled a moment ago that reset the timer.
Pull yours again. See if it's unlocked.
His is still locked.
I guess we're gonna fight it.
Okay, it's at the 20-second mark.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the right lever and pull it.
It's at the 15.
I'm gonna pull the right lever again.
All right, you pull it. You hear whirring, and the clock mechanism restarts.
Okay, and then I'm
60
gonna say,
seconds
can you
again.
guys check all the like 4 corners and everything while I keep unlocking this until we've inspected the whole, or keep resetting this and inspect? Because there's like some weird things in chains that I see in the distance. Go look if there's anything cool there.
I refuse to get out of the statue.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I go.
investigate this statue. Yeah, over here.
Okay.
And I'm
There's
resetting it every
black-
time it unlocks.
Every time it hits the 30
Yeah,
second
yeah,
mark,
yeah.
you're gonna reset it. Okay. No problem. Keep that in mind. That statue says it's just a small. It's a picture of like a winged female-looking demon with like wings and horns, and it says local Karen gets upset at manager,
Mm.
and the plaque underneath of it.
All right, I go over to these target dummies.
Mhm.
And I wonder if there's some sort of feat of strength or accuracy or something.
They don't look like they've been used in a while. They're made up from like cloth and stuff, and like filled with hay and grass. There's some remnants of what might have been arrows, like kind of scattered around, but like so worn and decrepit that they're probably not worth re-putting back together. You can move them around if you want. They're not built into the ground or anything.
All right, I walk away.
Okay, 30
Not
seconds. have
caring
gone
about
by.
those.
Okay.
The lever unlocks.
I pull it one
You're
more
pulling.
time, and Chodius looks
Okay.
at, yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking out this other
Resets again,
statue.
back to 60 seconds. That's fine. This one's plaque has been like destroyed a little bit, so you can't really read what it says that well. This one's been a little taken over by the growth a little bit more, but it looks very similar to the last one.
All right.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other plans, or should we just let it run
Let
out?
me check out this door. I want to
Okay.
investigate how sturdy the door is.
Okay. Walk up to the door. It is made from very ornate wood and very well kept iron, it looks like, which is very strange because the rest of this room is in literal shambles. But this door specifically looks like it was put here and up and kept and somehow to not be as decrepit as the rest of the jungle
Okay.
temple.
I'm coming back.
All right. we're
Like
at
I
30
said, we
seconds.
gotta fight it.
All right. I'm going to not pull it, and we're gonna get in battle
Okay.
positions over
Oh boy.
here. I want to be
Alright.
over here. I want to be far away
That's
from.
fine.
I want to be far away from
30
all that blood.
seconds.
I'm gonna hide in the other hole. in
There's
this-
no hole.
oh,
There's
wait.
no hole in that. one.
There's no other hole.
You could get in the, you can get in the other one with
I'm gonna get in the hole. with Zuko.
All right.
All right, we're at- Move
Chodius, come over here.
This is where the battle's gonna happen.
All right. I'll stand
I
here.
just- I nudge Zeechum and I
Chodius,
say,
take a point of damage.
God.
"This should be
All right,
interesting."
10, 9, 8. The alarm sounds are going crazy. There's like red flashing lights. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I throw up.
1. You hear a series of clicking noises, whirring, gears moving. The lights return to normal. All the gates open, and both levers reset themselves.
I get out of the hole. I knew everything was gonna be fine. I knew that was nothing to worry about, guys.
Why don't we go to the left? Now that the gate is open,
All right. I'm gonna go
why
to the
don't
left.
we head down this way then?
Very good. Very
That
good.
is very anticlimactic.
So you guys head into the left. You guys head into the left temple, left hallway, and after about a few minutes of walking, you come through the door on the right side of the room. Cool. Yep. So it was just a regular doorway that brought you into this room. Walking into the room, just don't move around too much right now. Very, very empty looking room. Aside from a series of copper pipes that are built like into the wall that lead up to the portcullis that is attached to the portcullis that was in the main chamber. In this room, it appears that you're looking for a light source, something that will illuminate the portcullis in the hallway so that the light can transfer into the main room.
Gotcha.
So yeah, something to like a
Can I look at-
brazier.
Can I look at this? Sorry. Can I look at what this is? I'm just gonna move my guy there for a second.
Yeah, that's a chest.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
in
look
the
at-
room in front of you is
I-
a chest, a pile of furniture behind the chest, a rug, a very ornate looking rug, a table, and like a makeshift stool.
I'm going to
And the rest of
look
the
at
room
the
is
chest,
completely
but
empty.
not open it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
look.
Or you're just looking at it. You're not touching it. Just
Not
looking at it.
touching, just looking, and the other three
Okay,
seem to be in front of me now.
I would like to touch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You go ahead.
ahead.
You don't have
Are
to
you gonna
tell
say-
a dwarf about treasure. I didn't say the word. Off.
Yeah, go ahead and just take that that point off there for me. Who touched it first?
I did. I'm so excited about this chest that I just
Okay, so
noticed.
as you kind of run up,
I
and you
reach for
to
it.
touch it. As you go to open it, you reach your hand out and you touch it, and you're thinking like the movement you would make to like lift the lid, right?
Right.
And you go to do that, but your hand is then stuck. The lid doesn't open, and your hand is stuck to the top of the chest, and then it starts to almost like goop starts to form around your hand. The lid opens up ever so slightly, and a gross-looking tongue, don't move anymore, comes out of the chest, and it's a mimic. We're all gonna roll initiative.
How did I know?
Zichum
am I
throws
rolling?
up again.
We're all just gonna roll initiative. And make sure you click your token before you roll, so it shows up on the counter.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Did it work? No, it didn't. Click on my thing and then click initiative.
Click on your token and then roll, and then click initiative. Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean by click on your token?
Your little circle guy, the picture of your
Okay,
guy on
click
the map.
him.
Click on that, and then click at the initiative. roll.
Then click initiative. Okay. Did I do it?
Where's
I don't
initiative again?
see
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh, did I do intelligence?
I think so. Yeah, you did.
Shit.
Wait, where's initiative?
It's near armor class. It's like health points above it.
Yes, it's right next to armor.
Oh,
class, left of
okay, I
speed
see
above
it.
your HP. Yeah, just
There
click
you go.
initiative. There it is. Beautiful. All right.
Not
so-
great.
No, not not that great.
I rolled a 1. So
+5 though. That's pretty good. Higher than Chodius got. We are going to start off
I
with
mean,
a check from Zichum's kobold character here to try and escape the grapple. So go ahead and make me either a strength athletics check or a dexterity acrobatic check. It's up to you.
Wait, when you say strength athletic check, do you mean
Yeah, so on the long sheet of attributes, just click either strength just click athletics or acrobatics.
okay, athletics or acrobatics?
Mm. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too great though. Now what?
He tries to hold you. He does so. So you try and pull your hand off, but unfortunately, the goop has almost encased it entirely. And the thing has grappled you now. And I had another appearance.
Fucking help me! Help!
All right, so Chess Mimic is going to make an attack on you. Hold on, let me get this guy. There he is. Looking good. He's got this weird tongue. All right, he's going to attack you with this gross slimy tongue. It whips out of the front of the teeth amongst a row of sharp teeth, and it comes up to slap you in the face with it.
see, Zichum, this is what you get for not playing Dark Souls.
So it's gonna be a 14 to hit. What's your armor class?
Just like my ex-wife. I don't know. 13.
Okay, so it is gonna connect with you, and then you're going to take. We're going to do because you're grappled. You're gonna take 12 damage.
Oh,
And now Zichum realizes.
so I'm at 14 hit points.
Okay,
and I'm gonna
you're at
take 12.
Mhm.
Yep, you're at
So I'm at 2.
yeah. So you are looking very bloody. So this thing essentially like shot out and slapped you with its tongue and
Help
it
me.
did damage. Teeth flew out of your mouth. Instantly bloody nose.
That beautiful jaw all bent out of shape now.
Rasmus, you're up next.
All right, so my guy who's standing right to the right of them.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
Raximus is up
Yeah.
next though with the turn order.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sorry, it's
All right,
good.
I can
forgot
touch
about
him.
that.
So I'm just gonna cure wounds
fine.
on Mr. Chum here. On
Yeah.
So do I just click this?
You do, yeah.
Okay, and then
And
do I
you-
have to
it's
roll?
a
You're gonna
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
suck
What's your
the wounds
spellcasting
with your
ability?
trunk.
Oh, wait, let me do it for you.
You can do it? Okay. I'm gonna cure wounds and like kind of like smack him a little
Modify.
bit because it says I have to touch him, so I'm just gonna hit him as I
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1d8 right now.
Oh. So do I do it?
Oh, wait, sorry, no, it's 2d8. Hold on, I got you.
It hurts. It fucking
There
hurts.
it is. So you heal for 11.
Okay. Zeechum,
Nice. So
you're
as-
welcome.
Yeah, so you get punched in the face by a tongue, and then a less slimy tongue
Mhm.
touches you, or trunk touches you, and then you feel this nice, soothing, healing energy course through your body.
It doesn't hurt as much anymore, guys. Whew.
And now it's your turn, Zichum. Because you're currently grappled by the mimic, if you want to try and break away from it, it will take your action to do so. Just because you're grappled to it doesn't mean you can't attack it or take a different action. It just means you can't move before you try and break away from it.
God, there's so much stuff. I don't know. There's so much stuff.
That's okay. So let me see here.
I'm
You
looking
could,
at all my
just
things
try-
I can do.
Yeah, you could try to just to straight up attack it. You could try to you have some spells if you want to try and put it at a disadvantage.
What does charming it do? Can I charm it?
So it has to be a humanoid, unfortunately, and mimics are considered to be a monstrosity. Yes, so they don't necessarily
Okay.
have the ability to.
A monstrosity.
Yeah. You do
Okay.
have your special grovel, cower, and beg action, which, if you were to do that, would then distract the mimic, giving your teammates advantage against their attacks when they. When
I
it's their
am,
turn to do so.
mentally I am drained from this, from what's happening to me. I'm terrified, so I grovel, I cower, I beg.
You do it, and you do it well.
Please help me! Somebody help me! It hurts.
The mimic is, you've never. If those of you have fought, you're level 3. You've been around you've seen some things as adventurers at level 3. You've never seen a mimic pause and think about its actions before, but now you have. Anything else you'd like to do?
I can do more.
You can do your secondary
we have a
action.
bonus action. So I don't think actually you don't have anything really you can do for a bonus action right now.
You can say a cool catchphrase, maybe
You
wink at
can,
it.
or you can inspire someone. You do have.
Let's
your
do the
bardic
inspire.
inspiration.
Let's do the
Yeah.
bardic inspire. Yeah.
So as you're cowering, you can choose one of your teammates to inspire.
Okay, I look at the dwarf directly next to me, and I beg him. This is my inspiring speech. Fucking help me, please. This hurts so much.
Chodius, the next time you now have access to one inspiration die, where it's 1d6. In the next 10 minutes, you can add that to a roll of your choice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. All right, Grellin, you're up. The scene in
All
front
right.
of you is pretty crazy. There's a lot of tongues moving around and groveling happening. But this
All right.
mimic is very distracted right now, giving you ample opportunity to attack it, if that's your choice.
I'm gonna say, not my problem. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna look what's on this table.
Yes. On the table is a leather sash and an old moldy fish.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the leather sash and open that.
Take your action to do that.
Okay.
So you pick it up and you look inside, and inside there is a ring. That's gonna be your turn though.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Okay.
I'll say,
You're there.
I'll be having that. And I take the ring and I put it on
Okay.
my gross little finger.
I
Put
hate
it all
you.
right away. It's kind of like dark and shiny. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's it. It's like a solid black color, but it's like maybe smooth kind of. It's fun. Feels nice.
Can I pick up the fish too?
Yeah, it's moldy. Kind of falls apart when you touch it.
I pick it up and I throw it at Zeechum. He can't dodge it because he's stuck with his hands stuck to the mimic, and it just like goo, like just goes like splats all over his face, and then he throws up again.
Make a psionic. Make one of your psionic energy attacks for me here. Making use your psionic dagger roll. Yeah, go ahead. How's that roll? 22. You launch that fish. You give that fish a little psionic boost, and it launches forward. And in the middle of his cowering, he is hit with an old, wet, moldy fish. And he might vomit a little bit, honestly. The force you sped it to him, man, that was nuts.
There's nothing left to throw up anymore. There's nothing left.
Bile. Just bile. Okay, after that's Chodius.
Remember that capybara? I'm about to do a whole lot worse than this. And then I'm going to activate my relentless attack.
Oh, okay.
And prepare to hit this mimic with my halberd.
Ooh,
along with the inspiration thing that Mr. Chum gave me.
You might not need the inspiration right now, so go ahead and do the...
yeah, you roll first, and then if it's bad, you can add it.
Or you're doing a reckless attack, right?
Yes.
Nice. Or you're doing a frenzy attack.
No, I was doing the reckless attack, the one where I get hurt the same.
Exactly. Got it. Okay, cool. Oh my god, 27 to hit. Yep, that definitely connects. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Whoa.
Damage, big damage. So you bring the halberd with amazing force down onto this mimic and deal 14 slashing damage to it. Well done.
But how do I do the extra stuff?
Oh, what do you mean? The extra damage and stuff?
The inspiration from Zeechum.
Oh, can he put that onto the...
That was for your... not for the damage roll. For your attack roll.
Oh.
But it's okay. You can use it. It doesn't go away. Like, if you miss your... It's for 10 minutes at last, which is like 10 rounds of combat right now. So we have time.
And that's it.
For dust. Okay, so yeah, you did 14 damage. Solid.
It
I can't
hurts.
do any secondary stuff.
Help.
Or I can do an unarmed attack on it, no?
Well, if you did your... What did I know? You, unarmed... Yeah, oh yeah, you could do an unarmed strike. Yeah, you could. As your as sort of your bonus action.
And a little bit of this.
Unfortunately, that misses. Pretty
Does the
dramatic.
relentless not carry over for that entire turn?
The frenzy attack?
I love Jackie's character.
The reckless attack.
So clumsy.
When you make your turn, you can decide. Wait. First attack on your turn. When you make your first attack on your turn. Okay, not my second attack. Okay.
It gives you advantage. Oh yeah, you got that. You hit that one. Good. Yeah. And then okay. So after your first big attack, you're feeling very confident. Going in for the second punch, suddenly bits of an old rotten fish hit you, and you get distracted and you miss. All right.
It's just like the capybara all over again.
The mimic, having just gotten whomped in the face, is going to break the grapple between it and turn its attention to the dwarf. And it's going to try and bite you with its disgusting mimic teeth. 15 to hit.
Hit.
All right. Okay. It is going to do 10 damage. Don't worry about the acid damage. You aren't grappled to it right now, so go ahead and just take 10 piercing damage. Don't forget, Charles, you can rage if you want. I don't know if you forgot about that. You are a barbarian. You do have that rage ability there. Yes. Okay, so it bit you, sunk its dirty teeth into your nice dwarf skin. And then it's Araximus' turn. I have to pee really bad. I'll be right back. 1 second. 1 sec.
I hope the mimic also gets whatever disease Decky has.
I'm so happy to not help in this situation.
Me too. Oh my god. That was very funny when you just walked away.
I wouldn't do that in real life, guys. Don't forget. Okay,
He would.
It's just my character. So
I like to think at the first sign of any sort of danger, Aqua would run away and start stealing things.
that's basically.
I'll be
Oh.
having this.
I'll be having that.
You know that story, that like Twitter post of the guy who's like, I like to dress up as a goblin in my house and creep around and put things in a pillowcase.
I'll be
like to
having
pretend
this.
a goblin.
All right.
On that one, did I get the bonus damage because I was in relentless attack?
A frenzy attack.
I wasn't frenzying. I was relentless
Okay,
attack.
relentless.
Reckless
That's just the
attack,
first-
excuse me.
You get advantage on it, and it does double damage, right?
Yeah, but he also does it to me.
Yes, he does. I see what you're asking me. Oh no, they have advantage against you.
Okay,
I
okay.
think his roll was even. Yeah, he rolled 2 15s, so it would have been
Okay.
15 to hit regardless. That's why.
Oh, I get what it's saying now. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's the left number, and then if you have advantage on the attack, you take the higher number, disadvantage the lower number, or if neither, it's just the leftmost number.
Gotcha.
Yep. But your turn, Maximus.
Help
me.
Conventional wisdom says that he needs a heal, but I'm going to ignore that since he didn't want to heal the whole time, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Mimic.
All right, go for it. Roll for that attack, that ranged attack. Ooh, natural 20.
Whoa.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
big
you.
damage. Go ahead and click the Eldritch Blast. Let's get that damage. Yep, 6 plus 7 damage.
Whoa.
That is big damage. That'll be another 14 damage, another 13 damage.
Can we can I see the how the mimic looks? Is he hurt at all?
Yeah, actually, as you shoot that Eldritch Blast, a sort of it hits the top of the mimic's head, and part of the wood like splinters off. And you can see underneath the wood, there's sort of like this purple membrane that's been exposed that sort of leaks a little bit, and it shrieks in pain as you do that. Looks like it's a little bit bloody right now.
Okay. I don't think I have any secondary stuff. Do I? I don't think so.
No, I don't think at this level you do. But if you wanted to move or do something else on your turn, you could. Unless you have a spell that is a bonus action, that you could cast.
I don't think so.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to go ahead and just do a couple like really cool. Actually, I'm going to do the moonwalk. One pace over. Like I'm just going to turn because I'm so happy. Do a little moonwalk back a little bit, and just stand there. And that's the end of my.
He's got the schmooves. He's
Yeah.
schmooving.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. And then we have Z-Chum. You're not grappled anymore. And it's your time to shine.
So there's like a hole in the top of the chest right now.
It's like an injury. It's sustained sort of thing. Yeah.
I mean, how is it acting? Is it like
About as normal as a chest that has been given in life and is hungry for the flesh of the living would be acting.
okay?
So pretty violent. It looks pretty angry, pretty violent, rabid. This
I think
blabbering around, it's making like slobbery noises.
I think I'm
Definitely
gonna
got loot in there.
back away from it.
Okay.
Can I move and then do something?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You
Okay,
can.
I back
Um,
away from it because
that's fine.
I am freaked out, but I don't want it to attack me. I want Chodius to be alive so it continues attacking him. Can I heal him with my healing
Yeah.
word?
Definitely you can. Go ahead and
I cast healing word.
you heal for 4 points.
Nice. Thank you.
Don't mention it, Chodius.
I feel invigorated.
Grellin, we're up to you. Back to you, should I say?
All right. I kind of glance over at what's going on there. I'm more concerned with the ring I just found. Started like looking at it and petting it, calling it my precious.
If you want to make a,
precious.
if you want to, why don't you go ahead? Are you trying to like inspect it for anything specific? Or
Would this take up my turn?
if you were to do something like that, yeah. But if you want to, what were you gonna do instead?
I'm gonna continue to look at this ring.
Of course.
Yeah.
They seem okay over there. I'm
Make
gonna
an
just
arcana-
see if
make an Arcana check. For him.
Ducky's on the edge of death.
Arcana. Yeah. I'm more interested in the ring than the life of these people that I
that's
just met.
fine. And you know, having that psionic power, you are slightly tuned in to the Arcana sort of things. And this ring does seem to have some sort of magical property to it, but it doesn't seem like it's surface level magic, something that you'd have to sit and attune to. When certain magical items, they don't give you their ability unless you spend an hour attuning to them. And this
I have an
is one of
hour.
those items.
Half an hour. Decky doesn't, but I do.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine
you can do
over
that
here.
whenever, but that's just what you're ascertaining from this ring right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can add one black ring to your inventory for now, and when you decide to attune to it, I'll send you the actual ring handout.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus
good, very
actions? Is there perhaps a bonus action that could help the situation?
Looks at the ring again.
Begins to attune to the ring. Start the hour-long process.
I'm not saying you can't do it, because you can. You can do that if you want.
I think I'll do that.
Oh my god.
So at the table,
Now
there's a little
seems like
stool
as good a
there.
time as ever.
Yeah, you plop down, kick your feet up, start looking at the ring, start kind of focusing on it, studying it. And you put on each
Okay.
one of your fingers. Feels nice. Starting to really feel it. Feeling good.
Good.
So we'll check back in with you
See you in an
in
hour.
a moment. Jody,
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that thing. I'll be over here looking at my new pretty.
Round 2, mimic.
all right.
And this time I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
start really feeling that pain.
I like
Enrage
it. I like it.
myself.
Oh, shit.
Then I'm gonna scream out reckless attack
Okay.
and hit him again with my halberd.
I cast Restless Attack.
It's like a 1 again. Man.
Oh, that definitely hits. That's a big
Okay.
hit. Definitely hits. Then make sure you check that rate, that extra bonus.
I did, yeah, I did. Oh.
10 damage.
It's
Oh, you
not
rolled
bad.
a 1. You rolled a 1 for your damage dice. That's why.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, well,
So
okay.
how does your character? What does it look like when he rages? Does he get any like additional?
Like makes your veins start popping out and he starts getting super fucking red and his like neck gets extra wide.
Ooh.
It's a mixture of like you shitting and just like anger. And so yeah, and he smashes it for hardly any damage.
You bring it down onto the same side you hit that was sort of wounded before, and you do chip a little bit more wood out of the top of the mimic, and it's not looking any more happier to be wounded by you again, and it's definitely setting its sights on you for dealing this damage to it, Jody.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be
yeah,
dead.
Yeah, you're good. You can do your offhand attack. Oh wait, no, you rage.
Well, my bonus
So you
was
got-
rage, yeah.
Right on. Good call. All right. And it's going to return an attack with its pseudopods. It's going to swing at you with its tongue.
It's been an
gross.
honor, Decky.
Did you attack recklessly?
Yeah, oh, reckless, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be that 18 to hit.
Uh-huh. Hit.
Okay. 4 damage. It 2 rolled a 1 on its dice. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, and I think
Maybe hit me
because
harder
you're
next
raging,
time.
You take half damage. So you
Oh,
only
yes,
take 2
oh.
damage now that you're raging.
Yes.
It's bludgeoning damage.
See, they're fine. I didn't need the help.
Who are you saying that to? The ring?
Just
The ring, yeah.
yeah, I guess the ring.
All right. Nice.
My
Maximus,
new
back to
friend
you.
here. My ring.
Let's just I was feeling really good about my last attack, so I'm just gonna do another spin move and do the same thing. Did it work?
Nice. Yeah. I will say that's enough to connect.
Okay.
You do another 6 spin move. You lock it in with a little blast of eldritch energy. Do you have anything to say while you do this?
No, I don't have anything cool to say. I'll just say screw you and then stuck my middle finger at it.
Keep the change.
Keep the change. Yeah, I said keep the change and then do that.
Okay, perfect. It's confused about your response, although it doesn't speak any language.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you can see more of the purple membrane than the chest at this point. It's sort of like a gloopy thing, and like it's trying to put itself back together. You know what I mean? Like it's trying to fit the remaining pieces of wood that are on its body together. It's sort of shrieking. Its tongue is getting all gloopy and slimy. And it's gonna be Z-Trump's turn.
Curious. I look at it and I say, curious. That's all I got.
Nice.
That's
enough for vicious mockery. If you want to throw it out,
yeah, we should throw out a vicious mockery. Maybe he keeps stick.
Your tone of voice just from saying curious, so snide, so up,
curious,
inflicting all the damage possible. Oh, it has to make a wisdom save.
Ooh, I thought that was snake eyes.
Curious.
So it passes the wisdom save. I don't think it takes damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
It was not curious about.
Can I also take another step back?
Okay. Krellin,
That was almost as useless as my move. All right.
Oh, we're back. So it's been 6 seconds of attunement so far since you've begun.
Making progress. That's
all right,
good.
we'll keep it moving. Trodius, we're back to you. The mimic is looking rough. Your cohesiveness as a team, even rougher.
So I'm still enraging, veins bulging out.
You are.
And I attempt to grasp his tongue with one hand.
Oh my god, okay.
And take my halberd with the other, and I attempt to smash his tongue or cut it off recklessly.
Nice. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Make a reckless attack.
You know what?
25 to hit. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Whoa!
Huge 16 damage. Let me check one thing real quick here. Oh yeah, baby, that's enough to put it out. So how would you like to do this?
I cut off its tongue and then I shove my fist in its throat with its own tongue.
Weird shriek. You say anything while you do that?
No.
He says, eat this.
You rip the tongue from the main appendage. It has this sort of bubblegum resistancy to it as you do. The shrieking is almost muffled up until the point where it rips from the mimic. One more gurgle and it kind of falls and splinters apart into a puddle of wood and purple blood. We're not in combat anymore. Great job.
I spit on it.
You run up and you spit. Lands right on it. Solid.
I'm gonna go ahead and
You showed that mimic.
I'm gonna ask how everyone's feeling. I'm gonna say, "Wow, that was rough," and then say, "How you feeling?" And then I'm gonna look towards the two people that were actually in the fight, and totally keep my back sort of turned to the man who's staring at a ring.
I'm fine.
Okay, there we go.
My tummy hurts a little bit after that, actually.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll one of my. I think I have a dice, right? My
Yeah,
healing
you
dice.
have your healing pool. Yes.
Yeah, can I use one die
Yeah, of
to do that? How do I do that? Is there?
Let's see. You have the healing light. You have 4d6 healing pools. As a bonus action, you can heal one creature within 60 feet, spending dice from the pool. So you can spend 2d. You can spend up to. You have 4d6
Mhm.
that you can spend.
All right, I just want to roll 1d6 and give that
Perfect.
HP to.
Do it.
Okay.
To who?
To Zichum, to the little
No
cobalt.
problem. Do it.
What's Chodius?
Is it D6? Is it slash D6?
D6. Oh, you on the left side there. I think you can type slash D6. I can roll one for you.
Okay, I'm pretty dumb.
5 healing.
All right, there you go.
That just
How do
put
you
me
wanna
back.
describe- This is your warlock healing. So is there any specific special effect?
Oh
that it has?
yeah.
Yeah, I actually the way that I heal. This is I can throw it anywhere, right? I think it's a thing. Shit.
Yeah, it's a 60 feet range. Yep.
All right, so what I do is I take off the hat that I have on top of my head, of course, and then I kind of put out my arm like up in the air, and then I let it roll down my arm, and then through, and then I grab it with my other hand, and then tip it towards him, like out, and then it heals from that little thing, goes over to him, and then I put it back on my head.
So
really-
theatrical.
Appreciate the showmanship associated with
Yeah.
your character.
My character's a little bit of a
God.
showman, yeah.
That was impressive.
What a spectacle.
You have healed. Those are the most impressive 5 healing points you've ever received.
Yeah.
Braden. I'm gonna start calling you by your name.
They don't know my name yet.
We don't know the name, yeah. We have to call him
They don't
Kobold.
know my name. They don't know that. They don't know who I am.
It's true. They don't. You guys
I'm just
don't
like a
usually that.
pathetic dog. to
And then
them.
now that he's healed, I'm going to say, let's go back to the center. Well, no, sorry. I'm going to look at this pile of junk first.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to
All
look.
right, no touching.
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It is a pile of furniture. There's something. It is obscuring something from your vision.
I'm going to look over towards the goblin fellow who's staring at his thing and say, hey, do you want to come touch all this stuff and see what's in there?
It's been about 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Am I allowed to do anything else?
You can stop. You just have to start over if you stop.
I'm good.
All right. Then I'm going to look towards the dwarf and ask the same thing. And I'm gonna
Take care of it.
and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna look towards the dwarf and ask the same thing, but say, "Be careful, though. There might be a mimic in there." But make it very obvious that I didn't say it towards the goblin, like the end part.
And then I just want to like start shoving it.
Okay.
All right. See what? You just want to start pulling apart all the furniture?
Yeah.
All right. Make a strength check. Or strength athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Nice. Solid. I would say it's probably at the end of your rage here. So we'll give you some I'll give you like a little rage extra bonus. But you tear this pile of furniture apart. First you knock this wardrobe out of the way. You hurl the picture of a nice man across the room very quickly. Destroy, smash, crush, blast, boosh, bah. There's the brazier.
What's in the? Oh, there's another chest.
There's another chest.
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look over at the goblin and say, "Hey, you want to touch the chest for us?"
I touched the chest. I touched the chest.
You reach out. Your hand touches it. It's cold.
It's another mimic.
You're stuck.
It's cold.
Can I open it? What's it
It's
do?
cold.
It's
locked.
cold. Can I open it?
No, it's locked.
It's locked. Can I start fiddling with the lock?
Yeah, it's like built into the chest. So you need like a key. You put it in the lock and you turn it.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Huh.
you can like look at
Oh.
it. Sure.
Excuse me. We don't have all of our stuff, do we?
Nope.
What is this?
I think all of you are have thieves tools proficiency as well.
What is this? What is this brazier thing? Was this you said?
Who gives a
the
fuck about the brazier?
Inspecting the brazier, you can see there's a small sort of mechanical looking switch on one side of it, on the underneath side of it. It has a series of like copper and bronze piping built into it that goes into the floor. It's very similar looking copper piping to what's attached to the portcullis and the copper piping you saw in the main temple.
I flick it. I immediately flick it.
No problem.
I bet there's gold in this chest. I bet there's gold in here.
Of course, there's gold. It's a chest.
The brazier lights up instantly. And from where you're standing, you can see that the light that this brazier creates reflects off of sort of a piece of mirror attached to the ceiling that then hits the portcullis above the door and illuminates it.
Okay.
So you have successfully finished this trial, this room. It's been done.
I want to attack the crate.
Yeah, let me
Which one?
investigate the crate. Yeah,
crate?
like the chest.
I want to
This
hit the
chest,
chest.
okay.
I want to unarm
it's-
attack it.
It's slightly smaller than the other chest. It's made from a similar looking wood. It's almost like that chest maybe copied this chest. You know, the mimics usually, you know, they try and take a host. But it's just very basic chest. It's like the wood here is a little worn. You know, the metal is a little rusted. If you want to investigate it, you can make an investigation check for me. If you guys,
I want to
you guys
make an
both staring at it?
investigation check. Yeah.
So if one of you wants to make the investigation check, the other one can help you. So we'll take the higher roll. If you want to
Dwarf, help me look at this chest.
Yeah. Me not so smart.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Zicham, roll again for me.
Again, I get to go
Yeah.
again.
Okay. We're gonna take the 11. Yeah. You pick it up. You know, you kind of shake it a little bit. The dwarf kind of like grunts a little bit, maybe hits it, little open hand, slaps it in the back of it. You know,
This chest can hold a lot of gold.
Curious
as you
how light
shake
it is,
it's-
though.
It's you're getting the sense that you're shaking it. You don't feel anything in there. It's not like it's not making a rattling noise, or it doesn't feel like anything's shaking in there. But
Could
it
be
does
government
have-
bonds.
It does have weight to it,
Oh my god.
but not an unnatural weight. It's not any heavier than you'd expect it to be a chest.
Could be some sort of treasury notes.
Am I allowed to talk while attuning my ring?
Depends on what you want to say and how much.
I just want to
It can't take a lot of your attention.
If it's
wow,
like a
we
snide
sure
one-off.
forgot about those mushrooms outside the temple that would cure the poison.
I actually didn't forget, but yeah. I was thrown into the water before we could sing to him, so.
What a
Thing to those mushrooms that goblin was talking about.
Oh my god, I was waiting to see if you guys would remember.
Now.
if we broke the other
That's
chest, we
fine.
can. I said
He's been saying "the" all the time.
if I broke chest,
I'm trying to catch it.
we can break chest again, and I want to attack it.
He's right.
All right, it's not hard to hit. It's a chest. It's really the attack roll is more of like how precise your strike is. So go ahead and make an attack roll for me. Okay, very good. Roll damage. Okay, you're not raging anymore, so it's just gonna be 15. You bring your halberd down on top of the chest. Is there any specific way you want to attack it?
Right on the lock portion.
Okay. So you swing the halberd trying to get as close to the lock as you can. And you do. You manage to hit it. The lock being sort of an iron material starts to like you kind of like hit it and it does bend a little bit. Like you've distorted the hole of the lock now for damaging it and chipped the wood around it, but it's not open yet.
Hit it again, dwarf! Hit it again, dwarf! Hit it again!
You can tell if you keep damaging it, there is a chance you will damage the contents inside as well, if there's anything inside.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Absolutely. Okay, no problem. We'll go with the 19. So you do another 11 damage. You chip a little bit more away at the. No one would be able to stick a key in the hole anymore. You've dented it fully inward. A few more slashes like that, and you'll be in.
Oh, quickly! I open the. I look underneath the rug, and there's a key just sitting there.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, but I say, I guess we don't need this anymore, and I toss it across the room.
Okay.
Thanks, dwarf.
Okay. Yep. You're almost in.
And I'm like his little cheerleader. I'm like, okay, open it, dwarf, open it.
And with that final swing connecting it, you hear the purchase of the chest give way, and it snaps open. And inside,
scurry up to it.
And inside, it kind of takes up the whole space of the chest. So that's why when you were shaking it, you couldn't tell. There's two things in there. One is you recognize it to be a healer's kit, which is just a pretty basic kit that has certain expendable charges that you can use to heal yourself. With a high enough medicine check, you can use it to remove diseases or poisons and stuff like that. I'll put it in Sturdeki NZ Chum's bags. The other item is a bag, a tan bag that has a picture of a crab on it.
I slowly reach for the bag.
I quickly reach for the bag.
He swats my arm away.
Okay, he swats your arm away and grabs the bag.
And I rip it open.
Okay, no problem. It's in your handouts. Here it is.
Wow.
When you rip it open, you notice inside immediately there's something in the bag that you were not able to ascertain was outside of the bag. And it's crabs. It is a lot of crabs. Looking into this bag is like looking into a sea of crabs. Like, how wide did you pull it open?
I like shredded it.
Like,
They're just spilling out.
I know. So if you tried to break it, the material is actually super resistant. But you did open it to your essentially like your chest's width of wideness.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of crabs in there, in an impossible amount.
What's in the bag?
Insane.
What's in the bag, dwarf?
Beard dips into the bag.
Crawling on my brain. It's crabs. Can I just shut the bag?
Of course. Dude,
I shut the bag.
You can reach in and grab a crab.
He's like so uninterested.
I shut the bag and I hang it over my shoulder.
It's a sack.
Save these for later.
I'll save these millions of crabs.
No interest now. There's millions of crabs in the bag.
It's like a you could definitely tell there's some weird magic about this item. But it's the size of a small sack, so you could. It's no larger than like a purse, for example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you opened it, it looked like it was fucking.
Okay, yeah, it's endless.
It was like bigger on the inside.
Santa's sack of crabs.
Yeah, exactly. Good way to put it. Yeah, it's like the TARDIS, but with crabs.
My character looks over and says, "You don't want to try and dump some of them crabs out, do you? Might be able to keep other things in there later on. Might be a magic bag. Might be better use for treasures than crabs." Just a thought.
I'm gonna suggest that we go back to the middle room.
Yeah, the brazier.
Right.
I'm gonna just sort of leave.
Okay. On the way out, could I check this chest out? Just this drawer on the way out.
it's made from like a reddish hued oak, even looking wood.
Nice
You could fit
chest.
inside if you wanted to climb in there, for example, but nothing's inside.
I could use one of these.
It's like 3
That's
times
all.
your size.
Yeah, I'm just remarking that I could use one.
Nice.
That's
you guys, as you start to head towards the door, you will notice that Grellin is kind of hanging back right now.
Oh, we
very
know.
focused.
No, we know. He can't come for
on
another
his room.
hour.
Okay.
We'll catch up to you in an hour, and then we'll just go back to the middle room.
See ya.
Okay. There's
I'll
there is you guys can take like a short rest if you wanted to in this room all together instead of splitting the party. It's up to you. I don't
No,
wanna-
we
I
should
don't
split the
usually
party.
Yeah, split the party.
People-
Yeah, we should
All
split
right,
the
no problem.
party.
heading back to the main temple.
We should leave Aqua in there.
You know what? I think we should open the bag of crabs and just let him deal with all the crabs coming at him. But you know,
Do some quick googling. See some cubic volume amount.
No further, refuses to explain any further, closes the bag.
I don't know how many crabs that would be. That's a lot of crabs though.
Oh man.
All right, yeah. So okay, coming back into the main chamber.
So
You'll
Aqua's still
notice
back
that-
there?
Yeah, he did not come with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Unless he decided to stop his constant. I mean, it was only like 5 minutes
Total?
yeah, you've got
Yeah.
55. Like each
Yeah.
turn's 1 second or 6 seconds.
Each turn was 6 seconds of combat, and then aside from that, it's like
What if
regular
everybody
dialogue.
took a rest?
I can't hear you. You're in another room.
Yeah, you're in another room.
and we're on an adventure, so
For future reference, how time works if you're resting.
Time. So for a short rest, it's about I think it's like 2 to 4 hours, depending on if you're an elf or not. And you heal a little bit. You can use your hit dice. You gain. Usually, you regain some of your abilities back, and you, yeah. And then if you do a long rest, it's like a full heal. That's 8 hours though. That's like you going to sleep for the evening.
So rests are like real time.
No, no, we can obviously roll. We can, we don't have to sit here for 4 hours while you rest.
No. We have to sit here for 4 hours.
You all have to agree.
We have to
on
bring
anything.
up our
You know
bed.
what I mean?
Rest for an hour.
Bring up our bed and go to bed.
You don't want me to have the powers. You
it's a shame.
Hey, I was trying to
Let me
find
say
my
this.
familiar before, which
Let me-
actually
I don't
helps.
hear anything going
could
on
do
in that
that.
room.
Yeah,
You
which
could do that.
actually helps, and we didn't do it. So let's keep moving.
Well, let me say this: we have been going for my recording's been 3.5 hours so far.
Yeah,
I
mine's
would
like
say
3.
you guys have done about half.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've done almost nothing.
No, it's good. You're doing great for first time D&D, not played in a while. I have been enthralled with this performance. Thank you. Do you? It might be another 3 hours given the pacing we've put in so far. I don't want to force anyone's hand in that regard. We can break this into 2 sessions.
Let's do that.
I don't because I'd
Yeah.
rather have a really good experience than we stretch the wire thin on the climax of the story. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we could stop. There.
All right, fine. We'll go back into the little room with the goblin. Let's go back
Oh,
there.
okay. If you want to do that,
We
can
already
we can
left.
Wrap it up, I
My
guess.
ring thing.
But we already left the room.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna wrap it up,
Let's go in there and have a quick rest. I'm tired.
we have a long rest, and I can also do my
Okay.
my find my familiar as well.
Yes.
All right,
It's
I would
fine
like to
know.
get inside this crate then.
You climb in. You fit. It's warm.
I'm
comfy.
actually before I find my familiar, I'm going to look
Okay.
through here, find all the
Yes.
paintings and stuff, and I'm gonna make a little
yeah, okay.
blanket and a little thing for him to take his rest inside. Like I'm gonna
That's
make him
so
a little bed inside there before he hops
You're making
in.
him a little capybara, right? As
Yeah.
You select a little capybara minion. Nice. So
Yeah.
cute. Yeah. So are you guys taking a short rest? That would be like a couple hours would go by.
Yeah,
sure.
Ample time for you guys to use your hit dice, which would heal you.
Hit
you
dice?
have hit dice on your character sheet. Yep. I think on roll 20, they are displayed. Yeah,
think
there you go.
that's the
Hit
mine.
dice underneath your temporary hit points to the left of your death saves.
Just heal?
Clicking at rolls. Yeah,
Do
you
I
can roll
do
as
it since
many
I'm
as you
busy doing something else?
No, for the first hour of the short rest, you attune to the
Whoa.
ring.
Okay.
And in that attunement, you so whenever you attune to an item, I like to imagine like you're focusing on it. You sort of connect with it on that level of magic that it reveals to you what it does. And I'm going to add this item to your bag right now,
And I'm gonna
and
eat
you'll
one
see
ration too.
what it does. That's totally fine, right?
Okay.
This would be usually long rest would be like ration time. So you've just successfully attuned yourself to a ring of attunement.
Yes.
And this allows you, so you as a D&D character, you get 3 items that you can attune yourself to. This item that you've just attuned yourself to lets you attune to 1 extra item.
Nice.
Very
Wait.
good.
Wait. Hold on. Do you mean extra on top of the one he just attuned
so what's the
to?
point?
No, this one
then?
takes up a slot.
So it does
So there's-
absolutely. So there's no reason. Okay.
So there's no point.
Yeah. So there's no point. He's just wearing a black ring.
Ring
To
of attunement.
yeah. Great.
Pretty swag
Mm.
It
on
looks
my
really
little
cool,
goblin
actually.
finger. It
Maybe he
does.
could
Yeah.
sell it to
Very
somebody.
stylish.
Mm.
Yeah,
Very
maybe I
stylish.
could sell it to that goblin.
Hey,
It's-
any attunement magical item has like a very bare minimum, gold cost. So you being a thief, hey, could have some high
I'll
value.
be having that.
Doesn't help in the fight. Spends an hour looking at his little ring.
Gets nothing for
The
it.
ring doesn't do
That's why-
anything.
Dude, that's why I was loving it. When you were like, I just look at the ring, I was like, yes, please continue looking at the ring. Thank you. Very funny. Very good. Yeah, so you can add that. You have that in your inventory now.
You guys are just jealous.
He flashes.
Is
the
Decky
ring all the
healed?
time.
yeah, he healed
Yeah, I did mine.
15, which is amazing. He's got that big con buff, so yeah, not surprising. Oh yeah, you roll D12 too for your hit dice.
That's
nuts.
crazy. Yeah.
You're a chonky boy.